biggest story for me is obviously Slick Beats' big points leader had a heartbreaking loss in the grand finals last week, or not even last week, just a few days ago, really, on Saturday. But Slick Beats still has a really solid victory off our lead in the points right now because of that. So I am really curious to see how much he can expand upon that. And then, of course, we've got Blackout looking to catch up. Blaze, of course, who has twice now, I believe, just barely failed to qualify. With his victory on Saturday, he just now has that 7th place points, which means he's in there, right? So he is just outside of qualifying as well, or just within qualifying. But, of course, we still have a couple weeks left of competition, so that could change. So I think the big storyline, too, is Blaze going to be able to keep his momentum from that previous victory and keep maybe not even stacking victories, but stacking points enough to make sure that he is also going to be part of that finale here in the Nightmare series, as we are in season number 8 here of Mortal Kombat 11. It's been a long run. Haven't heard any news about keeping the game alive longer, which means this may be the last season for MK11. We might take a look at some of the older games we've got, of course, MKX and Justice 2, and who knows what's on the horizon from NetherRealm. But for now, we are going to finish it out here, and we've got Noob Saibot versus who knows what. What's your guess, Mr. Vort? Hidden select who you think it is.
Hidden select, don't know who it is. I always guess Scorpion in these situations.
Okay, I'm going to go Terminator.
I'm on Combat
I think
League.
it's Terminator. I think it's Terminator. That's my guess, Terminator. Oh, the mirror match. The boldness.
We were way, way off.
I never would have thought. Yo, thank you, Tribute, so much for the sub. 3 months already, indeed. Really appreciate that. And, of course, we had King K sub before we got started with the 2 months strong on Prime. Thank you very much, King K. We're going to have King K in the brackets here tonight as well. He's able to make an appearance. But we do have the Noob Saibot mirror out of the gate here from these two. Both of them also rocking the same skin, slightly different colors. They got green, then black. Breakaway comes out, and there's the punish on the breakaway as well. Armor break call out, though, this time from the black Noob Saibot. I don't know which one's which just yet. Hold on, we'll have to take a moment to calibrate. Vort, do you know who's who?
I know one of them has a Joker mask, and the other one doesn't. That's really all I know.
Shit, alright, well, it looks like Violence is... Oh, Speed Demon's on the wrong side. Okay, that was what's throwing me up. Speed Demon, I forgot. He's another permanent player, too. So his name is on the wrong side. Because I saw some play that looked like Speed Demon. We've seen Speed Demon many times here in the Nightmare series. We've also seen a little bit of my matches with him during the Xbox ladder as well. So that fatal blow attempt there is not shocking. Here's going to be a punish. Ooh, not going to get the full one, though.
Not going to get the full one. He dropped out of that combo and was able to punish the rest of it, especially in that shadow portals as it came through. But was it a very good punish? Here we go. They're going right back at each other, Dream. Trying to push each other across the screen. Here we go. Looking for opening. Oh, and that missed. Here we go. Going right back at it. Joker Mask is not doing well. Here he gets a slide. Watch your toes. And just like that, Speed Demon, it looks like, has taken our first set of the night.
Indeed, Speed Demon on the board first. First blood has been drawn. Violence, though, did go with the mirror match. Now, one has to ask, is Violence doing that because he is indeed a new Saibot player, or maybe his approach as a hidden select was looking to just rattle his opponent a little bit there? I guess we'll find out as we head back now to character select again, because Violence is going to have the opportunity to switch it up, so we'll see if he does. Speed Demon was definitely looking pretty strong there, though. He was able to, it seemed like, successfully break away at crucial parts that ended up punishing Violence multiple times there. And I think that is, in some ways, a true sign of himself being a solid Noob Saibot player, is that he knows when he can be punished, so he's now exploiting that when someone mirrors him. And looks like they also both had the same color selected, but one of them is getting the P2 color here, so... I do believe it is going to be Violence yet again in the green. We'll find out here, though, but... Oh, Violence saying in the chat he hates the mirror matchup, so this was not his plan. I didn't know that it would be a mirror match. But that is an unfortunate draw, then. Violence still going to continue to be here in the green.
Yeah, here we go, going right back at it, trying to poke at each other right now. Oh, watch your toes again. There we go, got him with the amplified shadow slide. Poking at each other. Oh, there's another shadow slide. Those toes, got to watch out for them. With the interactable, keeping them in the corner. Uh-oh. It's some bad news right now. Didn't have enough bar or just chose not to amplify that.
Yeah, I'm curious why. It looked like he did actually have the meter for it, but opting to hang on to it for later. Maybe he just didn't want to deal with the breakaway options, but I don't think Violence had that available either. So, nonetheless, Speed Demon's still going to be able to secure the round. So, effectively able to hang on to those resources, which he is still right now recharging that meter again. So, he did end up spending it ultimately to close it out. There's some lows coming out, though. Those toes are in deadly danger. And here we go. Teleport connects. No meter on this one. But look at this life lead, Mr. Vort. This is huge.
Oh, my goodness. Right now, he's got him locked down in the corner, which is not where Violence wants to be. And just like that, Speed Demon takes another set. So let's go back to Violence now. He's got to decide what he's doing wrong. One thing, you got to watch your toes better. The other thing is, I mean, does he have a side pocket character? I know that from personal experience, not being good at a mirror match can, is a very common thing in the FGC, it seems. You spend so much time learning and adapting to everyone else, you never learn it for your own character. So maybe he's got another character in his pocket that he feels a little better about this matchup.
I think, though, for me, I was a former Noob Saibot player. Haven't really gone back to the character since Ultimate. I will maybe at some point, but for me, I definitely found that as a player of a character, there are characters that I disliked fighting as. One of those, for me, the key one was Cassie. So what I ended up doing is I learned Cassie. Cassie was my counter to Noob because I felt like Cassie did a good job of shutting Noob down. Now, this was before low slide was really considered more viable, and definitely before you could custom and put it on whatever build you wanted. So low slide does kind of challenge the way Cassie deals with that somewhat, but that would be maybe my approach, would be to go to a character that you learned because you wanted to have, kind of learn thy enemy, right? Because I learned Cassie so that when I fought Cassie's, at playing as Cassie, I was familiar with her flaws as well, right? I would get blown up and I'd be like, oh, okay, if I play Cassie, this is what I get blown up for. So now when I fight against Cassie, this is what I will look to blow her up for. And that really helped me even in the Noob Saibot matchup where it wasn't fun or wasn't as great for me. Learning the character helped expose some of those weaknesses so I could take advantage of them. Ooh, going for the opties here, though. Speed Demon off to a decent start. He's already got his opponent off the breakaway now.
Here we go, going right back at, trying to get out of the corner. Still got position, but look, opens him up there. Nice jump out, but the breakaway comes out. All right, looking at each other, trying to determine what to do next. Find an opening here. Uh-oh, went for his combo for some reason way far away and gets blown up by the shadow portal. Doesn't get really hurt for it, though, Dream. Here comes the shadow slide.
Oh, wow. Able to actually get in there, though, with that forward two afterward. Here's another one, and the Amplify on the end is going to be enough damage. Very nicely done. And Speed Demon now on set point here. One round away from sending Violence into the lower bracket with a 3-0. Now, speaking of the bracket, those of you guys that are here, make sure you are getting checked into your matches. There's about 15 minutes left on the check-in timers. If you are queued for stream, you won't be able to check in for that match, so you will have to wait until you get called into the stream, and we'll kind of take care of it for you. But your matches after that then will be available for you. So, and of course, if you need any help getting checked in, there are mods in the chat. Silver Sandbag should be able to help anybody out that needs help getting checked in. So definitely make sure you're reaching out for some help, and we'll get that taken care of. Looks like we are going to see Speed Demon take it, though, with a 3-0 brutality at the end as well. A clean victory there for Speed Demon.
Yeah, good job. He obviously knew the matchup really well for that mirror match. Was able to capitalize and keep the pressure on him. Violence, you just got to go to the lab, my friend, and learn that mirror match. I think you were playing well besides that. Those toes, man, it's a different world when you're mixing and when you're being mixed. I can tell you as a sub main.
Absolutely. So these are where our brackets are at. Looks like we've got Zaddy checked in. We've got King K, Tribute, Gorilla. So decent chunky guys are checked in. Some of you guys are not here. I saw Too Easy in the chat, for example. But Too Easy's round is not until the next one. But Too Easy is definitely going to be looking to make some waves this week. Dr. Omnipotent here in the chat as well, although his match is not until a bit. We've got Dream F Peace coming through. So could see some Sonya making some noise. That'll be exciting. Let's see. But we do have our matches that are on stream. That we've got Duskbraid and Baby Boy. I see Baby Boy in the chat. I have not heard from Duskbraid yet, though, so we might not be able to run that one just yet. And then we've also got Kinte and Bombproof Drip. Haven't heard from either of them. Oh, never mind. Speak of the devil, there is Kinte. Haven't heard from Bombproof, though, so we'll have to take a moment for that. This is Bombproof's first time, so he might need some information. We'll look up his gamer tag and see if we can get him in here. And then we've also got Silver and Good Job Rob, who is another person that I am unfamiliar with. Good Job Rob, similar story. So look at that. We've got a bunch of half of them here. Haven't heard from his left knee either, or a Rude. Otherwise, we'd be able to run those. Well, what shall we do?
Everybody, remember, Dream Eater has a YouTube channel. Be sure to check it out. If you miss any of the action on any nights of the week, or for any portion, you can always go back in the next day. He has them uploaded back up in most situations, and be able to check out the action that you might have missed. All the subs also to his channel. Dream Eater himself puts an extra $1 into the pocket for the fighters for the end of the season.
Alright, so we have his left knee and Dr. Omnipotent here, both in the chat. So what we're going to do, since they're both here, if Dr. Omnipotent's ready to go, let's go ahead and run that set for now. And then that'll give some time for Duskbraid, as well as Bombproof, and Good Job Rob to maybe show up or give us some more information about where they are. And then we'll kind of go from there. And see what's happening. Also, what will happen is the DQs will likely kick in at that point. I know Strive is here, so people's attention is going to be divided even further, is what it is. We'll look to clean up the bracket as we move further through the weeks as well. But yeah, we did definitely trim out a lot of the DQs. And I really think the MKX Revival kind of pulls some people away. Like Cam used to be here all the time. MKX Revival happened. He eliminated Sonic Fox. I don't know if he's played MK11 since, but definitely hasn't been playing in this. And I don't necessarily blame him, That game is fun, and if fun is what you're looking for and fun is what you have in that game, then go for it, right? No harm, no foul. Totally fine if that's what you're looking for is fun.
I still think some of the characters on it are broken, but you 100% put the nail on the head. It's just a fun game to play. So if it's fun to you, that's supposed to be why you're playing games anyway. If you're having fun, play with what you're having fun as.
Exactly. The whole point, ultimately, is to have fun. So I don't mind if people are moving away or moving on. It is getting late. We haven't heard from the devs in a while. I do still think there will be some kind of patch. Maybe we'll hear from them at E3. We still have Final Combat coming on, etc., etc. So there are still some milestones ahead that I think are potential for discovering whether or not the game is truly going to be left in its current state. But we'll find out. The one big one for me is the recent nerfs were not a real full patch. They were they're a hot fix or whatever. So that means that if you play offline, those things aren't there. And when we're talking about offline tournaments in this game and etc., they want to have that stuff coded in so that it's just there. So I think at minimum, there will be another patch after Pro Tour that not only applies that batch of quick nerfs to Joker and Cetrion, etc., but then also hopefully comes with a bunch of other bigger changes that they just didn't want to do. But we'll find out after Final Combat, really. That's what we'll find out is during Final Combat. It seems like they are not really open and communicating with what their plans are, which I guess is their own prerogative. They can do what they want. But that silence has an impact, and that impact is people are looking to move and do some other shit, apparently. I really hope, though, that, Dr. Moon says, I hope this game is a Tekken 7 Life. That is what I would hope for. I hope that the plan is next season, everything's changed. We got new abilities, we got new characters coming, all the time. Whole new game, similar platform, and just keep on building out and upward from there. At some point, maybe introduce a tag or whatever, really make MK11 crazy. But I don't know if we're gonna get that. We'll see though. We'll see. Still have, like I said, still a chance. And COVID throws off everybody's dev times and cycles and everything. So.
Yeah, but the problem with that though with Dream is that I agree. I 100% understand COVID happened. But to not talk about it is a different situation.
Yeah,
right?
that is definitely strange. The lack of communication is there, and I don't know what to attribute that to. You know, it is difficult and becomes more and more difficult as more and more people voice the concern with the lack of communication, and they don't do anything about it. You know, like I would definitely say that Ed Boon, who is one of the few devs that is kind of from that olden days, right? He's one of the old guard devs that's been around in the video game biz for decades now. There's not very many people that can say that same thing, and he is one of the few. Like, he has a propensity for secrets and keeping stuff to himself, and you know, everybody knows Ed Boon's a troll, etc. So, you know, part of me thinks that maybe it's like clinging maybe too hard onto, like, well, I don't want to just tell them that there's new stuff coming. I want to be able to tweet randomly about some whatever and then see what happens. You know what I mean? Like, and I think there's some argument for that to be maybe the initial case, but at this point, the level of outcry about the silence feels almost too loud to be a case of, like, you know, Ed Boon just wanted to be like, well, wait till I get to have like a big stage to tell you. Because I mean, you know, they announced it at the Game Awards, and every other big thing has been really announced with a lot of fanfare. So for them to just be like, yo, here's a Twitter blog post, or a Twitter link to a blog post explaining what's going on, feels maybe not the spectacle that they want. And, you know, whether or not they're willing to settle despite the current restrictions is maybe another thing, but it does not change the fact that the community is exhausted with trying to figure out what's going on, and many people have given up hope. So I'm not quite there, but man, almost. I'm on the edge. I'm hoping, though, and you know, for the most part, I still do think this game does have a lot of longevity to it if it gets the continued love and support it needs. But we'll see what's going to happen between these two, as we've got Spawn versus Noob Saiba. Yo, we've got Steven in the chat as well. Steven is our backup in case one of these players that we need on stream isn't here. So we do also have Steven for that duty as well. So there are like a handful. We were just saying we haven't heard from them or if they're here yet. Well, we've got Steven to take their place if that is the case. So we'll be able to make sure we've got action here for you guys. But so far, decent back and forth between these two, Mr. Vort.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, Dr. Omnipotent is so good at keeping the spacing that Spawn excels in and minimizing the spacing in which he does not. Spawn actually loves a little footsie range. He is, you know, bar none to other characters, and Dr. Omnipotent loves that spacing. And what I love most about his play is how he works around making sure he stays in that spacing, and his characters he goes against does not stay in that spacing. And if you look at it right now, he's just doing it greatly. Although his left knee has shown us a lot of good stuff, he can open him up, and if he does open him up, he has the capacity of making some really big numbers here on damage. So here we go right now. Dr. Omnipotent keeping him in the corner, keeping him in that chain range, popping off these little combos. This is not the ginormous damage one combo Spawn that you're used to. More about the constant pressure. But just like I said, that lifts left the knee. Now has got in there, came in and got a fatal blow going off.
I feel like that fatal blow is really, in some ways, just a attempt to reset the neutral, right? One thing about this fatal blow, and others, but this one maybe in particular for this scenario, is it does not only get your opponent off of you for 30%, but you saw it did put them back into the mid-screen. It got him out of the corner. Granted, short-lived out of the corner. Dr. Omnipotent, very effective at pushing people back into the corner, and once he's got you there, he just locks you down with those chains. But that fatal blow usage did kind of serve a dual purpose of not only halting the pressure, but giving some positional changes as well. Just, unfortunately, his left knee not able to maintain that. I want to give a quick thanks to Neo's Gaming as well for the follow. Glad you're having fun checking out the Nightmare series here as we go through our pools. Match number 2 underway, but we've still got quite a few left in the tank here as we decide who will be our top 8 finalists for this week, week number 6. So there's just this week and next week left to earn points, and then it's the Meat Grinder LCQ for whoever wants in on that basically $500 plus prize pool we've got right now.
Absolutely, it's going to be enormous. And remember, if you go follow 3Meter on YouTube, he will add $1 to that prize pool for every new sub. So go over there, it's free, join up, check out any action you might have missed. Here we go right back into it, though. Dr. Omnipotent, one of my favorite intros in the whole MK scene. I love that cape intro. It is just so awesome looking. Going right back in it. Now, really, I think his left knee really needs to make a stand here for his own spacing versus Spawn spacing. It's the only way he's going to be able to get what he wants done out of this match. As long as he gives Dr. Omnipotent that spacing that he wants, it's going to be all over. Here we go. Nice projectile. Both characters have a decent one. Spawn's is really good. Watch your toes. There's the chain.
I think that Ghost Ball, or I guess Spirit Ball is what it actually is called, in this matchup is actually maybe not a bad idea to just kind of throw out there and be willing to take the trade on. In part because it's going to do more damage without needing to spend meter. Granted, Dr. Omnipotent can amplify it, and he'll start to keep up with the damage, but Spirit Ball is just so fast, hits for 9%, which is one of the beefiest hits from a Fireball in the game, just straight up. So being able to really have a really solid contention tool, and did you see that just forward 2ing underneath that Fireball there, very high, and low profiling it just with a normal there, maybe even on accident. No meter? No, he had the meters, didn't spend it.
He had them right there.
Nani indeed. Why wouldn't he spend it? That was the kill. Honestly, he probably went for it and missed it or whatever.
It was probably a misinput, but just like that, you see how when you're trying to control your own spacing over a Spawn, how much better that round went for him than other ones. But right now, he's in trouble. Dr. Omnipotent's got him into the corner. He's going to have to get out of here if he wants to keep contending. There he goes with Dr. Omnipotent with that pressure right back at it. Trying to keep him in that perfect little spot that Spawn loves. Oh, he tries to roll out. No rolls here today, sir. Nice throw, and now the tables have turned. Oh, into the corner. Watch your toes. Oh, there's a command throw. Getting him right back in there. Pop him back up again. Spawn has got control of it right this second. Let's see if he can keep it. Oh, going for the chip. There we go. Big damage on that. Dr. Omnipotent putting on the pressure. Pulls out the forbidden move of the low gunshot. And just like that, he takes the second round. But I will say, on that one, his left knee seemed to be figuring things out and kind of got his own game plan going.
That's the beauty of the first to 3 scenario here. If this was Combat League or even the Xbox ladder in a lot of situations, this would be over. But his left knee does have that opportunity to turn it all the way around. He is starting to come up with some answers and some different approaches that are beginning to work. And, you know, nothing against Dr. Omnipotent. So far, his strategy has been pretty straightforward. Push him to the corner, 3-4 range, go to town. And if he can come up with a response to that, we'll see what Dr. Omnipotent does. Now, that being said, I don't think that Dr. Omnipotent doesn't have a different offense beyond that if you graduate to that level, but I do believe 100% that he's the kind of player that will bully you with something over and over again and will not show you the other cards in his hand if he doesn't need to. If you can't prove that you know how to get out of the chain pressure, then why do I need to bother going for anything else? Like, why do I need to ask you a different question if you're already stumbling on writing your name on the test? We're good.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You got to prove that you're better than this tool, or else I'm just going to keep using this one tool against you. Why pull out any other tool when the hammer's working just as well? All right, but here's his answer so far. Liu Kang appearance coming out here in his swag, looking pretty good. Oh, there's the fire buff. Backs up. Good job. Oh, got you right there with a mix-up. Coming right back at you. Fireball away. Not a bad option right here. Oh, nice. Way to go. Got him up in the corner. Loading up that crushing blow for the bicycle kick. Here we go. Going right back at it. Nothing to amplify that time. Uh-oh.
Here's the chains again. Spawn with that low, or that Letha stance, has access to that low chain grab that does give him a side switch, or on Amplify he can keep the corner. So I really do think that Dr. Omnipotent's strategy here of get the corner, keep the corner is still working out. Here we go though, his left knee with an answer. Spending some meter, starting to build that KB.
That
It's
KB
just
should be
round
loaded.
1. Okay, so he spent enough for it, and this is round 1. He should be able to close it out without needing to spend it, but he's got to get that little extra bit of damage. Tries to swing, not quite close enough, and now set point here for Dr. Omnipotent. Gotta say, though, his left knee was real close, and now he's got some resources available. That bicycle kick KB is now on the table and could be devastating if Dr. Omnipotent gets caught.
I love the way Dr. Dimpton plays this. He just stays in that one spot, saying, you're going to have to force me out of this, because right now, I'm at the advantage. Let's see if he can get out of there. Oh, tries for the poke. Doesn't work. A lot of pokes going on right now. Catching him with 1 or 2. No big combos. But just like that, Liu Kang comes back out. There's another amplified bicycle kick. Got him center screen. Oh, time to pull out some fireballs. Here's my fire buff. You're going to take some extra damage.
Now, I wonder if he's got the teleport as well. So when I fight Dr. Omnipotent or spawns just in general doing this, what I find that I want more than anything is a teleport or some kind of mobility to get me out of the corner. I don't care about necessarily hitting them or challenging them. I just want to get out of this unbelievably deadly predicament. So I'm curious if he has a teleport, and without it, how he's going to remove himself from these really negative situations. He goes for the YOLO fatal blow. He's got 10 health left, Mr. Vort. But a pixel is all it takes to kill. He won't kill off this fatal blow, but one more touch might be all he needs.
We're now down to 1 touch from either character.
Oh, he does have a teleport!
There's a teleport!
Secret fucking teleport. Who knew? We both could have actually known if we checked at the loading screen. So, whoops, but damn. Busting it out at the very end to stay alive.
There you go. Pressure's on. Here we go. Pushing it on. Pushing him back towards that corner over there. Try and keep the pressure upon him. Nice fireball. All right, here's the big chest. Test. How's he going to get out? Nice pokes. Trying to keep him there. Sweet. Nope, that's not going to do it. He's too far away. There's the machine guns. Oh, right, just like that. He fires back through with the crushing blow. We all know that Kung Lao's got several of them that he can use in these situations. And right back at him. This one's really tight. Trying to keep him in that position, see if he can find his way out. He gets caught by a combo. One more touch should do it for Dr. Omnipotent. Oh, fireball, catch to the face.
Oh, what?
Oh, what happened there?
Did it track that hard that it just caught him anyway?
Out of the teleport?
Out of the teleport, perhaps. Insane. Insane. But that's a 3-0. I mean, his left knee was definitely coming up with some answers, but not able to do it. You've got me. Nexus Aquarian, you got me. You have already sold me on the idea. Female reptile, I'm totally down. I'm back in. As long as she doesn't do, because this is what I don't want to see. I don't want to see launching string, elbow dash underneath them, hit them on the other side. I don't want that to be the combo route again. It's been that since MK9. Like, do something different. That's the only thing that's the only problem that I have. And the same thing went for Melina, and Melina ended up being the same thing. Ball roll all over. And that's her only combo route, and they didn't come up with cooler ways to do stuff with her.
Cyber Reptile would be amazing.
I'm in for Cyber Reptile, too. Cyber Reptile would be cool. Yeah, exactly. Dr. Omnipotent's right. It's been that since UMK3. Like, the elbow dash shit has been that way. MK9 was, like, bringing it back. You know?
Yeah.
It was not a case of... that was the thing that they introduced then, and I personally feel like they could do better. And when you look at like what Scorpion and Sub-Zero have gone through, what even Ermac went through with like the Master of Souls, I guess I'm not opposed to like some of those moves making a return, but when you even look at like MKX, like all the variations did that, or you did the Flash thing in the other one, but otherwise all three of them did the same thing in terms of like combo structure. So I just want to see some cool different stuff. If you turned him into a robot, or you made it like a female one that does some different stuff and just like kept the Zaterran essence, but not necessarily the reptile we all know, because reptile is such a loose name for a character that it truly could be anybody, right? Like, I'd be comfortable with the idea of reptile not always being the same quote-unquote reptile, which would even arguably justify the changes in appearance, like, you know, attempts at evolution or whatever at like a super rapid pace, blah blah blah. I don't know, getting too much into the scrolls on this one, but what do you think about it? I know you're a big fan, Mr. Vorton. I've spoken a bit of blasphemy here.
I am incredible fan of Reptile. I think they've backed Reptile into a corner lore-wise by making him the last of his race, right? So it's just, they kind of just throw the same thing at you again and again. I am all for Reptile being back in MK11, and I'd be even more all for Reptile if they could find out some new and exciting ways to play him. That being said, they keep redoing everything, re-tripping the whole switch for the lore. So, heck, make his race be back alive again. Like you say, give us different versions of Reptile. We've had different versions of Goro. We've had of the Shokan. I'm all for anything different happening and coming out of this. We already know that on this storyline, Onaga did not go after Reptile. He instead went after Goro. And to be honest, I'm a little sad that we didn't get to see that. So by all means, yes, bring Reptile back. Bring him with some fresh new ideas. I will equally be happy with the same old Reptile, but I would be over the world with some new ideas for Reptile. That would be amazing. I do also think that they gave Rambo like his dash tool, right?
Yeah, the roll or whatever.
Yes. So you wouldn't bring Reptile back with that same tool, you wouldn't think. But then again, I'm not a game developer, and I'm often wrong about what they're thinking. So I would love to see Ermac back again too, Chrono. Ermac, any of the ninjas, bring them back. Absolutely. I'm still mad that Sector and Cyrax aren't in the game, even though they're in the game.
Right? I mean, I can't believe that we still don't have, like, UMK3 skins for the characters.
Yeah.
How are there not UMK3 skins for these characters? They had the UMK3 skin for the reveal trailer. That's what Scorpion popped out wearing, but they don't then translate that into the game. And, like, Scarlet has, like, skins in the mobile game that don't exist here yet. Like, it's very strange.
Another thing that I thought was a very big mixed opportunity was I was one of the ones thinking at least they're coming out with a skin pack for the movie, right? We didn't see it. Would have been okay with Cage being a fighter in the game. Didn't see it. I mean, Cole, not Cage.
Yeah. So, if they decided to turn him into like a full-proof character, like a full-fledged character, that would have been... I would have been on board. I would have been like, all right.
Even if I didn't like him, I at least went, oh, it's new content, right? So I could be happy about that.
Yeah, and I'm almost shocked that there wasn't some kind of announcement.
I'm blown away
like
there wasn't something.
Not having anything in addition to it feels strange.
You brought back skins for the last, for the first MK movie, but not this one?
Exactly.
It's very weird, the disconnect that seems to be going on where they just allow people to speculate and not ever say anything about it. And I think some of the fans are getting tired of it. So we got Kinte in the match. Looking forward to seeing him play tonight.
We do have Kinte here. What we're going to do, I did invite Kinte's supposed-to-be opponent, whoever he signed up earlier today. He's currently playing Modern Warfare. So, I don't know if that means that he'll be showing up. But I did send him an invite, so we'll give him a few minutes, see if he responds, says anything happens. If not, though, that is what we have Steven for, is a option to swap in. So we'll go ahead and get Steven in here instead as like an alternative so that we can make sure we've got some action, because as cool as this bracket is, we don't want to stare at it all day. We came to see blood, and there's only green and yellow, no red on this bracket here. So
that's absolutely right.
Red.
And I do enjoy the game. I'm with you, Doctor. Finding a main, especially someone like Spawn, who you're not getting in future MK games. I mean, their rule is if someone comes in as DLC, they don't bring them back.
That's not a real rule. That's not a real rule. And Rain came back as DLC. They've already
but I was thinking of the not the MK characters, the non-MK characters is kind of what I was thinking for.
Oh yeah, well so I do definitely agree though. In that regard, yeah, you're right. I don't necessarily think it's a rule, but I do not think they want to pay the license fee again.
Yeah, I think even if they're paying it to themselves, which is kind of what they're doing. But I agree with you. If you find like Rambo, I really enjoy Rambo. I don't think he's the greatest, but he's very fun to play. And you're never going to see a Rambo again in one of these games, so enjoy the crap out of it, and I hope the game lasts as long as possible for that to happen. Like in MKX, my favorite, I mean, although I'm an Alien movie buff, I love Predator, they put Tremor in. at the last DLCs, and I didn't feel that we got a lot of time with him. Although he's so OP that most people probably do. You know, I would like the game to keep going on and on. I thought for a while they were going to try to not quite Armageddon it up, but kind of take that approach. We can keep just bringing more and more players to this and show you new things and blah, blah, blah. And that doesn't seem like it's going to be the case. So, absolutely, you find a main you love, play it as much as you can, because, you know, there's no guarantee that the next game is going to be one of those special types of guest characters.
Yeah, definitely. If you enjoy the character, get in. And I think, you know, what also would help is if your character is in a good place that you enjoy their gameplay. You know, there are some characters that, you know, like, I think you mentioned Rambo. Rambo, unfortunately, struggles in a couple departments that make it somewhat harder to enjoy him than maybe I would like. But if you play a character that doesn't have that, or you found a style or a build with your character that you can genuinely enjoy, hang on to that. Keep on enjoying it, for sure, for sure. We'll see though what the future holds, right? I do think, like I said, there's going to be at least one more patch coming, so we'll see. I'm not, you know, particularly sold yet that we won't see any additional changes to the game. I mean, like, it already feels strange to say that they opened up customs, and they literally, like, since customs became a thing, they haven't changed anything other than they made slight adjustments to what was it, like the way that throws worked after Demon Breath and RoboCop's flamethrower. So like that was like the one weird kind of change they made to the variation system, and then doing that they also opened up and made it so that flamethrower and command grab were no longer a conflict or some shit. But like otherwise, they haven't made any big changes like at all to it, and it just seems so strange to me that like they opened it up to this big crazy thing, and it wasn't like they were really adjusting and changing those moves a bunch beforehand either, right? Like some of those moves that weren't in the competitive stuff, they just never got changed or anything done with them. So it just feels weird to me to think that they would never ever like reevaluate that stuff. So far they haven't, which is disheartening, but like maybe they didn't want to mess with what's going on in the season, so that is somewhat understandable if they were holding back because of that. But you know, the season's coming to an end, so we'll see what happens, because I really do think that they have a ton of data to work with now. Like, clearly upgraded Jackie is a little bit over the top and maybe is too strong, so there's now a case to be made for make that variation not as strong, make the other variations better, make them somehow compete. So we'll see if they end up doing that, but I would really hope that they do so. We'll see, though.
We will definitely have to see. I at this point, I'm like many of the fan base. I'm a little disheartened. I'm sure they'll put out another patch at some point. They always seem to do that at the end of the game's career, but I'm not 100% on board that. I don't think they're going to add much more content. And I'm more than happy to be surprised by that. I hope they're going to add more content. I would love to see characters that are not in the game, that I enjoy, be in the game. But at this point, like Havoc, yes, Havoc would be amazing in this game. I've been hoping for him ever since the initial list came out, said he was going to be in the game, the leak. So that would be an incredible addition to the game. I would have so much fun playing them. But now at this point, since there's been no word about anything, I'm just not, you know, we've just dropped off the face of the earth about almost all communication with anybody from the team about the game. So I'm just now kind of with a lot of other players, kind of on the doubting side with anything new is going to be added. So we will have to wait and see. I do hope that as soon as the final one's over, that we will have something, some word, anything about the state of the game. But with that all being said, we've talked long enough. It looks like we have Kente and Steven in the match ready to go.
Excellent. This is what we came for. Actual matches. No more yippity. I mean, there still will be yippity yap, but no more yippity yap to fill the air. We've got visual carnage on display. Kente versus Steven. I'm not sure who Kente is going to play. He was playing Shiva before the nerf. Shiva has since now been basically destroyed. I definitely think the nerf was too heavy-handed. Maybe as punishment for making their game look awful on that AT&T thing. But whatever the case may be, Shiva, for many, seems unviable. Stomp is a joke. So we will see Shiva no more, and instead we're going to see some more Spawn. So basically it's been Spawn and Noob Saibot only tonight, plus now a little taste of Jax. But like, it has been a lot of Spawn and Noob.
Absolutely, it has been. We did see one Kung Lao for a match, which was very interesting. But here we go, Jax. Now Jax wants to break through Spawn's a little happy place, get in close to personal, and really put some damage down. So let's see if he's going to be able to do it. So far, the answer has been a big fat no, though. So here comes his variation called Mike Tyson. I couldn't agree more. Going in, but he gets thrown again right there by Spawn. Gets sent back across the screen. Spawn comes in close. This might be a little problematic, but oh, there he goes. He starts throwing out more fireballs, trying to keep that distance going.
Wow. Look at this lead that Kinte has established here. Oh, this is a big turnaround, though. Doesn't get the full combo. Maybe he was looking for a breakaway, but Kinte gonna save that. He'll hold the damage, which, you know, I think is not a bad idea. He's got such a life lead that he could afford to let Steven finish that combo. He could afford to let him finish this one as well. Will he do so, though? Here comes the gotcha grab. Combo is over. Side switch activated. Not quite dead yet, but now with those arms heated up, a throw into a fatal blow could be devastating.
There it is.
Okay.
I don't think this is going to quite kill, but it's going to put him really close, Green.
It would have killed if he went for the breakaway there. Oh, wait, maybe it's going to kill anyway?
Oh, it is going to kill.
I thought that
440.
I genuinely thought that he would have needed to get armor broken for that to finish the job, but Steven had the math ready. Beautiful comeback here by Jax, and Jax is such an insane momentum character that, I mean, that's exactly what he needed. That was a, like, 80% comeback. Jesus.
And it really shows that spacing is so big in a Spawn game. If you notice, when Spawn had the spacing, it was looking like a runaway. Then all of a sudden, Jax got in, started applying the pressure, and it was a whole new game. And, ooh, right there, into the crushing blow. He's got him in the corner. Spawn tries to fight out of it. Couple little pokes. No big damage. Catches him with the cape into the fireball, though. And just like that, Spawn shuts her down.
So, Steven is going to fall around here. He's got Spawn cornered, though. And I believe that the build he has may also be able to churn out some heavy corner damage. Here's the ripped launcher. Oh, he's got the big combos down, too. Here's the restand. He can turn that into a crushing blow with the rockets as well if he wants to end it with that. So, Kinte is in big trouble.
Big trouble in the corner. And right now, he's just getting laid down to by this Mike Tyson variation.
Okay, rockets away.
Made himself a little space, goes for the ground pound. Oh, missed.
Oh, he doesn't have the strings, but he's going to finish it off with more of those mids. Just rapid fire with those 9-frame kicks, and Steven takes game one.
Takes game one, nicely done, and it shows you exactly what we were talking about. Once Jax breaks through that little sweep setup, spacing there, he can get in and do some amazing damage. Amazing damage. We all talk about how much Spawn damage can be, but we were just shown right there that there's another contender to the throne, and his name is Jax. Looks like Blaze has won his matchup. 3-0. Congratulations on that. Blaze trying to keep those points going. All right, going right back in at Steven, going right back to Jax. Kinte has changed things up, though, and is going Jackie. We're fixing to see some domestic violence, unfortunately.
So, Kinte straight up the tier list, going to Jackie, and this is the expected Jackie variation as well. You've got the leap and the air shrapnel, plus, of course, you've got access to that plasma, so that plasma is going to be damage over time. It's going to be lethal damage on the ground. Very, very deadly combination. No punish on that dash punch early on from Steven. Took a risk, didn't pay off, but didn't get punished for it either.
He's going right back at it, trying to get him. Tries to bounce away, get out of those Jax setups. Looking for his opening.
Ooh.
Missed it there. They change positions. There he goes with the bionic bounce. Tries to throw down some plasma. Doesn't work. Into a throw. It's blown across the screen. That plasma missed its mark. Jax found his way in. There's his command throw. Didn't finish it out. Here we go. Jackie fighting back. Throwing out some pokes. Trying to catch Jax off guard.
So far, it feels like Jackie has been the one that's been more aggressive, but nonetheless, Steven still has the life lead. He's been picking his moments and been very methodical in when he gets in there. Tick grabs off the enhanced outranked as well. Decided not to spend the meter for the kill, and now Kinte looking to unleash. Needs one more opening. He found it into Fatal Blow, and this should be enough here for Jacqueline Briggs to finish off her father and take round one.
And just like that, Jackie's on the board. Round one over. Going right back at it, though.
Kind of similar shades to what Steven did in round one, or game one, against Kinte with that spawn pick, right? Huge comeback and using that Fatal Blow for mid-40s on the damage department. Although Fatal Blow now, of course, going to be off the table here. Here's the launch.
Here we go. This is going to be some big damage.
No breakaway here. Kinte just going to hold that, and that means a restand as well. So the Jack pressure continues. Goes for the anti-air. Gets caught. And now
going back and forth at each other. The problem with Jackie is it's just so hard, if not impossible, to keep her locked down for long. You think you have corner position, and just like that, it's over. But just... he goes for the Fatal Blow. Misses. Oh, and just like that, Kinte's up around. We are now tied 1-1 as Jackie shows she's the best at this kind of violence.
That is a heartbreaker indeed. Steven just, I don't know, got a little extra greedy going for those extra juggles. Maybe he needed them to get the height required for the second hit to hit. I don't know how that works, but deep jump kick into that little jab. Too many of them. And the breakaway, even though he went for the Fatal Blow, it was just not quick enough and didn't catch her in time, and I think he then got punished for that. So that really, really cost him, and Kinte on the board in the aftermath. Steven, though, not going to be shaken. He'll continue to pick Jax. I think, honestly, that kind of situation right there, that barely slipped through his hands. A quick calibration, and those arms are going to be squeezed and tight enough that that is not going to happen again.
Yes, absolutely. I don't see any reason for Steven to come off Jax here. He's showing that he can hang with this variation. There's no problems. If one or two things went his way, we'd be talking about him being up 2-0. But instead, Kinte made the right adjustments and got out with the win. So let's see which way this goes this time. I'm really looking forward to this continued matchup.
Give Steven a reason.
Give him a reason. There we go, right back. Little pokes. That didn't open him up too much. This
will, though.
And he dropped out of the combo. Comes right back. Goes for the bonnet bounce, gets some room, opens them up. There's the grenade. Plasmas, you're burning on fire. Take about 350 here, sir. Oh, did I say 350? I meant 411.
Wow.
Just like that. Just like that. Those life bars have changed drastically.
Just a quick whiff. Here's the quick string into it, and he's got full damage. These are those rocket combos. Steven absolutely not looking to be outdone, but now he's got to be careful. Fatal Blow is on the table for Kinte, and we saw what happened last time. One of these hits into it, and it is over, and that is exactly what has happened here. As Kinte is going to yet again, not 45, I don't think on this one. Maybe I'm wrong. Yep, definitely wrong. It's 45, but yet again, able to claim it with that Fatal Blow finish for round one.
Now, the thing of it is, he's used that for the last 2 rounds to win matches. That resource has gone off the table. Let's see if he can finish these matches without that. Right now, he's trying to put on the pressure onto the father. See if you can get him locked down. Oh, missed the grab right into a combo. Uh-oh, watch your feet. You're on fire. This is going to be good damage for Jax here.
Breakaway is available, but Kinte not going to spend it. Instead, he'll hold that 303.
Oh, adds another 133, but now those arms are super heated.
Oh my god, that's gonna crush.
Oh, crushing blow. Only a sliver of health left. A couple pokes will do it. Kinte's got a lot to fight back from. He's got him on fire. Good start. Nice tech throw. Ooh. Oh, he didn't punish that, but ends up getting him anyway.
And Steven answers back, keeps his fatal blow as well. I think that's key. We saw what Steven can do with that fatal blow. Huge momentum swing for Jax. Not only is it enough damage to kill, but the post-fatal blow game for Jax as well is quite insane. As, you know, access to fully heated arms. He spent the throw KB, and I don't think he has any other heat-related KBs available in this round, but still going to be very deadly with the follow-up game.
There he goes, those arms getting heated up. That means they're doing more and more damage. Here comes the pressure. Oh, nicely done. Goes ahead and spins the last of that heat onto a fire explosion. Pushed him up against the wall. That's just good blocking so far from Kente, but he comes right back. Big crushing blow. There's 400 for you. Opens him up again. Does this be it? This be it? You're on fire. Watch your toes. And just like that, Jackie takes the next round.
Jackie answering back. Game number 3 going the way of Kente here. Starting to establish a lead now that he's switched over to Jackie.
Everyone, remember, if you like what you're seeing, give Dream Eater a follow here on his Twitch channel. If you have the funds, if you would think about it, give him a sub as well. You get some access to some really neat, nifty emotes that only are found through Dream Eater's channel. And also it goes to help support the guys at the end, the fighters themselves at the end.
Exactly, that prize money's got to come from somewhere. And of course, you can also sub to the YouTube channel. Every sub to the YouTube channel is $1 into the prize pool. And look, I gotta be honest, I don't actually need you guys to watch the fucking videos. I just need you to sub. Please, don't watch the videos. I don't fucking care. I just want the numbers for the subs. I am so close as far as like YouTube monetization bullshit numbers. I am right there for watch hours, and I have half the subs needed for it. So the content gets watched by people. I just need you guys to click the button. I don't actually care if you watch the videos or not. It'd be cool, but like, you guys are here, so fuck it, don't watch them later, but the sub would really go a long way for the algorithm and whatever bullshit YouTube's trying to hold me up at gunpoint before they'll give me money.
Just like that. Nice damage coming from Kente so far. Really got him on fire. Nice combos. Opens him up again. You're not done burning, sir. You're only medium rare, and we want you well done. Still with the pressure. Going off right now is Kente. Back on fire again. Watch your toes. Oh, into the grease kick. What a finish. And just like that, Kente puts himself on match point with that win.
I think the whole point of that grease kick, too, was to lock him down in that plasma there to just continue the burn. And excellent plays from Kente does, as you said, put him on match point. We've also got Vanity coming through with the big raid. Thank you so much. Hope you had a great stream. And welcoming people here to the Xbox side of MK11 in the Nightmare Series. Week number 6, we've got pools. Jax versus Jackie. And this throwdown here, heated arms, look at those, red hot. Doesn't have the meter, not going to go any further on the command grab. Good defense on that leap pressure as well. Finds the opening to put a mid out there, but Kente's block button was ready. Not this time, though. Here's the launcher.
Oh, he goes for the breakaway. Doesn't get punished. Oh, fireballs from Jax, and that's going to put an end to Kente's match point dreams for that round, but he's still there. Oh, here we go. Steven wanting to fight his way back. Make this a tied-up game. Here we go. Nice combo. There's some fire. Spin what fire he has into that fireball.
Ooh, big whiff on the uppercut.
Big whiff indeed. Doesn't get punished for it, but just like that, throws out the grenade launcher and gets killed for it. Man. There's 350 right there. 365. You're still in the corner and burning, sir. Oh, nope. Thumper, your plate's not done
awful. Yet. Okay, Steven has Fatal Blow. He'll spend it early. This means superheated arms. I don't think he spent that forward throw KB as well, so that's another 32% on deck here. He only needs basically 70 damage to put Jackie in the kill territory for that. This could be doable. He does have to, of course, look out for plasma. Here's the half-screen grab. Rockets away. Jump in. Oh, no, but the air-to-air goes to Kente. He got caught. And Jackie prevails, so she's going to be advancing here. Steven put up a good fight, though. But it really is going to be Kente taking it.
Kente taking that one. Jackie coming out as the winner in the Family Violence show. Right now, she's looking pretty good with those bionic blasters all charged up. Jax is going home, thinking he might need to retire.
All right. right, so looking at our bracket here, we've got, I think Slick Beats and Gorilla are both here and ready to go. We've also got the Too Easy and Arood match. Haven't heard from Arood. Not sure if he's here or not. I think Too Easy's here, though, but we'll find out. And then we've also, of course, got Duskbraid and Baby Boy and Silver and Good. So we've heard from Baby Boy and we've heard from Silver. But I don't think we've heard from Duskbraid, and I don't think that we've heard from this Good Job Rob feller. So what we're going to do, we're going to try to invite Good Job Rob, because this is his first time, so maybe he doesn't know how it works, and an invite is a good way to get someone's attention. Because he hasn't actually played in one of these before. He did very recently sign up. So let's figure out how we can find him. Oh, there we go. Arood is here as well, so cool. Arood is here. Thank you. Excellent. That is good news. So Good Job Rob, that's just his gamer tag, as expected. Okay. So we're going to try to get Good Job Rob here. If Good Job Rob is not here, then we'll just run Recess instead. So we do, and I think Recess will be here. Recess has actually been having a pretty good season. So Recess very well could be making his way into the finale if he keeps at this pace here. Right now, I think he's like 10th or something in the points, maybe a little further down because of some players that haven't been showing up, but still doing a really good job. I'm not sure if Tweety is here, Sully, but that sounds reasonable to me if you want to replace him. He didn't... Oh, yeah, he's not here, actually. You got to play Speed Demon. We'll have to reset that match with Speed Demon, but yeah, we should be able to do that. Has anybody played Tweety in the DQ in the losers bracket? No. Okay. All right. So we want Good Job Rob.
Good job, Rob. Come on down. You're the next contestant on the fight pit.
Gorilla checked in, Slick. He usually is here. All right, he is playing FIFA. So, fuck, man, this is steps backwards, but is what it is. Oh, yo, Dream FP beat Blackout. That is a pretty interesting storyline. Blackout is doing really well in points. He's like 3rd or 4th place, but going to the losers bracket this early is going to make it a very tough run. And going to start to allow Slick Beats to pull away.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man, he wants to be
That's
DQ
big.
on top of it. All right, well, then there we go. No points. He doesn't want the points. So, Too Easy. We'll do your match next. We'll do your match versus Arood next. So we're going to get Silver versus Recess and or this Good Job Rob guy if he shows up. And then after that, we'll run Too Easy versus Arood. Because I don't think Duskbraid is here either. Haven't heard from him.
Everybody, just another reminder about Dream Eater and his growing corporation. He's also got a merch site. If you like the logo, you like how things looking, I can tell you from personal experience, I've ordered the t-shirt and the hoodie, both of which were quickly confiscated from me for other members of my family. So by all means, if you love that logo, and who couldn't love that, you could get in there and get your own piece of merch right now from Dream Eater. And boy, is it incredible looking.
All right, so let's go ahead and get an invite out to Silver. And we're just going to invite Recess, because I have not heard of this other dude before, and he's not playing the right game even. And if he's not here, that's fine. You know, you're allowed to sign up and go do some other shit, but I am allowed to not fucking wait all day for you. So we're gonna go with Recess instead. And because you know what, Recess is here. He's ready to go. I sent Good Job Rob an invite, so technically, if he beats you to the punch, too bad. But the race is on, and Recess is a Cabal player, so I think he's gonna be here quick.
I will do my best to be impartial in this one, but Silver Sandbag is my boy. I'm telling you, this man is a great guy. Go watch his streams, watch him play. He's always putting in the effort and has really been leveling up on the scene.
Oh, look at that. Recess is already here.
Already here.
Rob.
It's my understanding this is a clan match, clan versus clanmate. Foley is asking if we can un-DQ the Tweety match.
Yeah, I'll take care of that stuff right now if you want to do some yippity-yap here, now that the players are ready to go.
All right, and for the first tournament that I can remember in a long time, this is, I think, our third spawn of the night, Dream.
Jeez, it never ends!
We are on spawn night, boys. Buy one, get one free. Recess coming out with that slight gas Cabal. We all know how he took Cabal's real only weakness, and then which was mobility, and then gave him a tool for mobility, and then all of a sudden Cabal has really rose up the tier charts. Let's see if, you know, Silver's spawn can keep him out. It's going to be a really tough job, but here we go, just right at it. All right, already Cabal's got in and doing his damage here. 355, 366, 395. Where does it end? It ends at 420, baby. We go right back. Silver's not laying down, though. He's a hook sword. Nice uppercut. This should be some decent damage, but he falls out of the combo. The armor breaks out of it. There you go. Get a throw. Now, right now, this is going to be an interesting game. Oh, he caught him! He caught him from the air hook sword into that crushing blow that we never get to see. Oh my goodness, I thought that move was so broken no one ever used it anymore. What a call out from Silver. As soon as I say that, right back at him. Nice combo break, get out of there. One touch, get in one of them right now at this point. Oh, and just like that, Silver takes it. What a call out earlier though from Silver Sandbag to absorb the hook sword while he was in the air and catch that crushing blow. All right, Silver fighting back against Recess. Recess trying to find an opening here. Nice throw. Change the positions and put Spawn in the corner. Gotta watch out. Now, Spawn's got a throw crushing blow from that corner, so be careful. Recess throwing the hook swords, trying to get him poked back. Oh, switch positions, puts himself in the corner. Oh, that was going to be some big damage, but he combo broke out of it.
And we do also have the channel point bets available for you guys as well. So if you want to place a bet with your channel points on who you think is taking this one between Recess and Silver Sandbag, feel free to do so. Get your gambling fix here. These channel points are essentially not going to cost you house and home, although, you know, it could put you into dire straits if you get too low, so be careful. Don't bet at all.
Just like
the fatal blow, and it worked! It fucking worked, actually!
It worked! He caught him with the air! Caught him with the air, in the air, and finished him off with the fatal blow! And just like that, with two great reads in the matches, Silver Sandbags coming on top with this first one. He's now up 1-0. What a great game we got going against these two Fight Clubbers.
We've seen too many of the fatal blow just drop from Spawn in the past. There's been a handful of times where it's happened. Jackie in particular has been on the other side of it. But so it's kind of refreshing to see the fatal blow successfully connect there for Silver. And Silver successfully going to grab game number 1 on the board early. We'll see what Recess deals in response. Alright, Recess likely going to be sticking with Cabal, though I don't really anticipate we'll see a change in that department from him. Very, very strong Cabal here as well, so no significant reason to even make that change. As we now move into game number 2, his Cabal, no stranger to top 8. A tough road ahead of him if he's going to make it here again, though, as Silver Sandbag definitely putting up a strong fight. And this is just his first game in the bracket. Recess has a handful of tougher, potentially, opponents ahead of him. You know, as you progress through the bracket, it really only does get harder and harder.
Absolutely. There we go. Fight throwing off. Going a little fireball-y here in the beginning. Let's see. Right now, so looks like Silver could win that. So Cabal tries to move in. Oh, catches him right there. Nice opening. Gonna be big damage on this combo. He armor breaks out of it, though.
All right.
Oh, into the throw. Let's see where it's going.
Thank you so much for the follow, Stellar. Glad you're having fun checking out the Nightmare series. Also want to give a thanks to Yoda coming through with the follow earlier. And we had Jose go through with the sub on the YouTube, too. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate the support here for the content that we make. Glad you guys are enjoying some MK11 Xbox action as Recess closes out round number 1. A commanding lead with the polka flute variation. You reminded me, Recess. I might have to play a quick song here. Vort, take it away.
Absolutely. Here we go, going right back at it. Oh, with the crushing blow of the air sword into a dash. Oh, this could be some huge damage here. 340, knocked him back out of the corner. I don't think he was quite finished yet. He just dropped out. Now he's in a bad situation. He's sitting there in Spawn's happy place. Spawn's throwing it down, trying to get him opened up. Canceled. Oh, Spawn got him back again. This would be some big damage. Oh, he drops out. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Keeping the pokes on. Here comes a combo, though. Should change things up drastically in this matchup. Recess doing the throw. Go over the air, into the dash, but the dash missed. Silver throwing out some fiery projectiles. Trying to go back and forth with each other. Recess, oh, catches them right there into the brutality, too. Just like that, Recess is tied back up 1-1. Now, was that first match of Recess download? Is that what that was? And now he's got him right in his sights. He wants to finish him off. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But just like that, Recess is on the board. We're tied up 1-1.
Very nicely done. A clean finish with the brutality as well. Silver Sandbag is going to find the set now. Tied up. Not going to be a 3-0 for either side here on this one, but we'll see what the change is. Silver does have, I think, a handful of other characters in the arsenal as well, and his spawn is looking real solid, so we'll see if he even needs to make a switch, or thinks he needs to make a switch, I guess. Looks like it's going to be straight back to spawn, though. Here we go.
Go right back at it. Going for the stage select, randomized. Shinnok's blown temples, ones that get pulled up. Plenty of nice interactables to use here.
What I like about this stage is the tick throws. There are 2 of them. Well, 2 command grabs. I guess not every character has a tick throw off of it per se, but a handful of them do. But there are the interactable command grabs, which are really, really interesting to cancel off of them. And I guess they do work as tick throws off of pokes. Pretty much every character's pokes will go into the command grab of that fountain, that blood fountain that he's right next to. You can see it flashing there in the background. Recess moving a little bit further away from it now. It's no longer active, but it's going to be a threat when players are next to it. And with how crazy some of their mid pressure can be, throwing a command grab into the mix can be devastating.
Here we go. Trying to poke scene right now. There's some chains.
That
Fireball,
shit is wild!
Sight glass right into the combo.
Look at the damage he got for that, too.
Oh,
Calling out
407.
the attempted fireball, and he hit him for 407. Recess churning out some big numbers here. And he's going to take the round off of that.
All right, nice call out. Armor break instantly. Doesn't want that extra damage, but it looks like Silver was kind of expecting him to fall out of it. Poking right back at each other. No big combo coming out yet. All right, nice sweep into the block combo. Silver going for the fireball, trying to amplify it, keep it safe. Catches him with a fireball, going right back at it. Going to this happy place is Spawn. Gets jumped over into a combo. This is going to be big. 329 before he's got a chance to fall out of it. Nice pokes. There's that command, that interactable that Stream was talking about right there. Goes for fireball again. Amplifies it to keep it safe. Out of meter. Boom, and just like that, gets caught up.
Breakaway is now gone. Silver doesn't have the offensive meter just yet to churn out the damage necessary.
Oh, there's some. He's got enough now if he catches an opportunity. Because right now, Recess is going mad damage. This is going to be it. And just like that, Recess churns out another win, up 2-1.
Recess doing a great job of closing the gap with that air slight gas. No worries, Zombie. You're fine. Get your rest. Silver's been helping out, and the brackets are smaller. You know, Strive's out, and other stuff has been happening. So we've been trimming out the extra players that have been showing up, but we're still chucking through and making our way through these brackets with a decent group of players coming out. So we still have a solid number of people that show up and put on a show for you guys, and that's what we're looking to highlight and focus on here today. After this, we've got 2 Easy versus a Rude. So that is going to be our next match. And then we've got Gorilla de Menace and Slick de Beats. Or, wow, why did I say that? Slick de Beats. Gorilla de Menace and Slick Beats. I didn't even play this song yet. And then, after that, we'll be doing Frosty Llama and Baby Boy before we move into matches just outside of top 8.
All right, here we go. It does look like Silver has came off Spawn.
And who did he come off from? Into Noob. Who would have fucking thought? Spawn and Noob Saibot. How could that have been seen before?
It's like
you know who's going on the thumbnail.
Tonight.
You know who's going on the fucking thumbnail for this one.
Oh, I like that suit that he's got set up, too. I like that suit a lot. There we go, Noob right back. Trying to keep the spacing here. Whole different spacing issue with Noob. Going out those spirit balls. Gets jumped over.
Skin. I love both of these skins. This is such, like, if you were not initiated with what was going on, you wouldn't have any idea who was fighting right now. And they are really stylistic and fun. Really great job from the team. I hope to see more stuff like that. Man, we'll see.
Absolutely.
But these kind of skins are fun.
These kind of skins is what Combat League should be for, instead of just palette swaps. This stuff, which you get off Combat League, is really nice.
Yeah, and that, the Cabal one is from Combat League. That's not a paid-for skin. That is directly out of the Combat League. So it'd be cool if we saw a continued trend of more of those kind of skins. We'll see. I think, honestly, for maybe not that one, but for a lot of those palette swap skins, they truly could just, for the third year of Mortal Kombat, give those colors to other characters. It really is just like a tweak of some dials in the back end to make those characters those colors. So they truly could decide, like, all right, this time around we're going to give, the orange and black skins, we're going to give those to Kotal Khan and Cabal. You know what I mean? Like, they could truly have some extra longevity out of it without needing to even get the art department in the lab doing a bunch of shit. We'll see if they do, but I really hope that we get some more variety out of that, because that's part of the reason why I don't play Combat League this season anymore, is because, like, the rewards, I got them already.
Yeah.
The spirit balls all over the place. Ooh, in. As soon as he walked in, though, it started to go south. The spirit balls were at least holding things at bay. Now Recess, though, does have a life lead. He'll make his way in with a throw. Fatal Blow will become available for Silver Sandbag here. But need to be careful in finding the right opportunity to unleash it. The poke will catch him out of the air, but doesn't get the full conversion. I like the idea of going for the anti-air kick as a... Oh, man, never mind. Got caught.
Got caught into the brutality. Recess takes it 3-1. Great fight from both players in that. So well done. Very entertaining set from two really good players.
Alright, so let's go ahead and pop the score in for that one. As Recess takes it 3-1, he'll move on to face off against Robitussin. And we're going to go ahead and grab Too Easy and Rude, and like I said, follow that up with Slick Beats and Gorilla de Menace. So invites will be coming in just a moment here.
Absolutely. Everybody remember that Dream Eater also has a YouTube channel. And for every free subscription that you put over there, every time you hit that follow button, another $1 goes into the prize pool at the end of the season for these amazing fighters.
Free money for the players. Free money.
Free!
They would genuinely appreciate it if you go ahead and click that sub button on the YouTube channel. And like I said, I'm throwing an extra $1 in the prize pool for every one that we get.
Absolutely. It's a great way, if you don't have the funds to support some of these players or some of these fighters, especially towards the end of the season, a great way to still participate is just following a free click button over on YouTube.
My brain is just frozen. Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
I figured it out. I remembered what I was doing. I understand it's frustrating, Speed Demon. I really do. But, I mean, I feel like I'm never going to be totally on board with preferring that people DQ their way through anything anyway. So, yeah. I'd prefer that people gotta fight it out to get there. It is tough, though. It is tough, but You know, Sully is usually here. He just forgot to sign up, and he's high enough seated that it arguably even makes sense for him to take Tweety's spot there. So it is tough, but
all right,
usually let people get in. We do have our players though. We're ready to go. It looks like.
Absolutely, 2EZ and Arude in the building, ready to throw down. Let's see which combatants they're going to pick here, Dream. Remember to move the controller. All right, Arude's going. Looks like he's going first. Looking around, and he's picked Collector. 2EZ thinking about it. He's got 47 seconds. Always good to come up with a game plan. Looks like he's decided, and 2EZ is going to the main man, that's Sub-Zero. That hero with the zero. All right, here we go. Sub-Zero looking at him. Gets caught up by Collector. Here comes the teleport. Ooh. Nicely done. Uh-oh, got mixed. Not big damage. Collector firing right back. This should be some decent damage.
Man, we haven't seen Dimitri Vegas in a while. I think it's since Cleve was the last one to hook us up with the Dimitri Vegas showing. Dude,
yeah, I was so
how are you
excited.
Supposed to anti-air with an uppercut if it doesn't work? What are you supposed to do?
I was so excited to see Sub-Zero, and instead I got Dimitri Vegas cosplay. But here we go, right back at it. Nice teleport by Collector, trying to keep him off balance.
I actually like the skin. I like the visuals of the skin. I can't hear him right now, so maybe I'm not plagued by the different voice, but I really like the glowy skin. I think it looks awesome.
I don't mind the neon. I think that's what you're getting at. That looks pretty cool. I'd like to see it incorporated into maybe a Sub-Zero skin.
I mean, that's almost Sub-Zero. It just sounds like...
Yeah, but the problem is, you said the magic word, Dream. Almost Sub-Zero.
Alright, here we go. Side switch, nicely done. Straight to the corner with the opponent here.
Goes for that ice slide. Loading up that crushing blow already. Oh, into the mix. Oh, get short hopped. Watch your toes. Overhead. Uh-oh. Got to get your defense on. Oh, goes for the mix-up. Doesn't connect. Amplifies it to keep it safe. Uh-oh. Got Bolo. Time for some big damage. Oh, he goes instead for the teleport. Gets thrown up into an ice wall. One more hit for Sub-Zero. Should do it here. There it is. Watch your toes. Sub-Zero on the board. 2EZ taking that one. We're tied up 1-1. Oh, there's the overhead. Into the ice slide. Into that crushing blow we talked about. It looks like he just broke him in half, Dream. Right back at it. Oh, gets caught up. Get frozen. There's the overhead. Doesn't follow it up. Goes for the low. The mix machine is in full effect. Just like that. Proves that he's not a normal type. His flawless victory gets cursed.
Ooh, alright. Gonna get the side switch with that Shotel Fury. Beautiful little adjustment there from Arude, but will it be enough? He's got a lot to work through. He's got the Fatal Blow available, which essentially means, not gonna get the chance here, but I mean, it was a combo into a Fatal Blow combo for the kill if Arude could make it happen. That big boot is gonna put an end to that dream, though, as 2EZ claims game one. Now gonna be locked in with Sub-Zero. I gotta say, though, I enjoy seeing 2EZ play Sub-Zero. I know that he also has been messing around with Scorpion and Cetrion as of late. In fact, the majority of what we've seen from 2EZ lately has been, I think, a little bit more Cetrion in the Nightmare series, at least. But I just think that it feels better. He looks stronger and more comfortable when he's playing as Sub-Zero. So really excited to see him back on a character that I think, first and foremost, he plays for a good reason, which is that he genuinely enjoys the character. I'm not sure I'm sold that, like many Cetrion players, that 2EZ picked Cetrion up because he genuinely thinks Cetrion's cool. I think he thinks Cetrion's capable of winning, which is also a very important part of a competitor, is having a character that can win, particularly a character or a competitor of Too Easy's caliber. But, you know, I think you got to have your heart in it, right, as well. So Sub-Zero, I think, is a character that his heart is a lot more into. So we'll see if that continues to work for him here. He does, of course, have Cetrion available to him if the going gets tough. That character still can cover some weaknesses and other issues, or just be a nuisance against a player that might have a game plan for Sub-Zero and not one for Cetrion. So not off of the table here completely, but we'll see if that ends up needing to be the case, or if Sub-Zero can get the job done. Also want to give a thanks to Slick Beats for the sub on the YouTube, and of course Slick Beats will be getting him on stream next up. Slick Beats vs Gorilla de Menace is going to be following this set, and then of course we've got Frosty Llama and Baby Boy after that.
All right, going right, caught him already into the froze. Here comes that slide, going to build up that crushing blow. Looking at each other. Trying to stay out of range, but that long mace got him, Dream.
Yeah, there's such great range on Collector's normals. You do really have to be careful. Too Easy's been doing a good job of using some of his own longer range normals. You saw that big boot, the back one as well with that frozen axe. Does give him some of that extra range to challenge that. There it is again from Too Easy. He'll get the side switch on this one too. But Collector's range is a deadly aspect to the character. Here's enough to open it up. Not quite gonna finish, but Too Easy just keeps the pressure mounting and closes out that first health bar here. Round one to the Lin Kuei. Oh, wow. YOLO, Shotel Fury. Insane play, but it worked.
Insane play. Uh-oh, but gets caught up. This is going to hurt. There's should be the crushing blow. Nope, he's saving it for later. Nice slide. Catches him again. Watch your toes. Right back at it. Catch you in the corner. Didn't go for his crushing blow there. Must not like the setup. Into the overhead. He's really into full mix territory here, Dream.
Oh, also want to do quick thanks to DCM Morris for the follow as well on the Twitch channel. Forgot about that one, but I got you here now. I appreciate it. Glad you're having fun with the Nightmare series.
That's the first time we've seen that grenade come out and it misses. Puts himself back in the corner, and just like that, Too Easy is up 2-0 right now over a Rude and this Collector. I can really appreciate what you're saying about Sub-Zero, Dream, because that's the reason I've been playing Sub-Zero since MK1. For whatever reason, back in my teenage days, I really loved on MK1 Sub-Zero, and I've stuck with him ever since. I love the character. Whether he's been good or bad, I've always played him.
Yeah, I think that's one of the better reasons to get behind playing a character. And then, of course, you know, you're invested in the character on another level where you care about the character as a character. So, you know, you can typically then enjoy a character regardless of the changes that they make to a character because you just enjoy the character and the soul of the character itself. I guess maybe the Katana community would disagree. That's why they all harken back to the good old days of MK9 and MKX Katana. But, you know, it's nice and refreshing to hear somebody with a similar take but an alternate perspective, or, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I love the character and I've always loved the character, but I'm, you know, good or bad, I love the character, which is good. I like hearing that.
I am still heartbroken they took away his Ice clone.
Well, that is not something that I'll stand for. I'm happy. I'm happy that it's gone. And when you've subbed to the channel, Ice Clone, it's 16-bit, letting the world know, death to the dreaded clone. I probably actually should change it. It's dated at this point, but that's like one of my favorite things. The clone is gone. I hate that thing.
All right, we made a change of Raiden.
We got a weird little cloud. It's not quite a clone, but we got the cloud here from Raiden. Weird stuff. Will it work? What does it even fucking do? I think it's just damage over time, right?
Yeah, it's just a dot that while you're in it, it shocks you a little bit. Haven't seen really a good setup for it by any means, but... Oh, that was a nice teleport. Nice idea. Didn't quite connect.
Yeah, that was cool that he got away from the slide at least. Also, thank you, King K, for the sub on the YouTube channel. Really appreciate that. The continued support here from the community that we got over on the Xbox side of things. Always coming through.
Oh, into the Superman.
Wow, I am shocked that he is using that stance. That stance, I think one of the moves are even unsafe from it, but so far Too Easy has not been able to really challenge or get away with even blocking and blowing it up, right? And he's just been having to deal with the fact that that thing exists. Here's the cloud.
Absolutely. There's the cloud. Here comes some ice balls.
How far does that fucking thing go?
I think it goes across the screen. There's a staff. Oh, get caught by an ice slide.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Are you going to have enough? No, he doesn't. Gets chipped out. That was really close, though, Dream. Right back in the ice slide. Wants to keep Raiden in the corner, but Raiden's got other ideas. Drops out of the combo.
Oh, man, that quick 6-frame poke getting in there. Here's the jump in. Gonna go for a kick. Keeps him in the air. Doesn't opt to amplify that slide either, so he'll keep the corner now. Although we are talking about Raiden, the character does have a teleport. I don't think he's got the teleport, but he's got a string, maybe? No, he actually doesn't. The string teleports him, but he throws you back to the other side, so I guess he
There's
doesn't
that
have the same side
interactable we were
switch.
talking about.
Dude, that interactable is so good.
It
Oh, and
is
this
so
might even
good.
be the kill. Is he going to get a chance to break? He could have broken right there, maybe, but I think that it might have even been like he would have gotten hit by the slide on the way down, and that might have been enough to kill him ultimately. So it will be too easy, taking the set 3-0 here over Arude.
3-0 over Arude. Good set played by both. I was really interested in seeing that Raiden come out at the end. Some good stuff by that Raiden. Didn't quite have enough to beat 2EZ, but of course, sometimes when you fresh switch to a character, you need a round or two to get back into the rhythm of them. Just like that, another pull down for the day. Go into our next one, which I believe is Gorilla to Menace and
Slick.
Slick Beats.
So we're going to get our invites out to our next set of competitors here, so hopefully they can join us shortly. Now, Slick Beats, of course, current points leader. Hasn't managed to win a Nightmare Series victory yet. That is something to maybe note there, that he doesn't have a victory under his belt, but he's been so consistent and been showing up every time that his second place victory last Saturday was enough to get him the lead. So Slick Beats is our points leader, and I think he had the points lead before that, but got a bigger points lead beyond that after he won. So, or got second place, so got a huge big points lead, and I think that's going to continue to grow when we're seeing Blackout, unfortunately, not earning points here tonight, who was one of his biggest contenders. So it'll be interesting to see how the points end up stacking up for him as well. Looks like we do have our players ready to go, or is that a lingerer? Nope, it's Gorilla and Slick. Let's go.
We are good to go, ready for this next throwdown inside of the Dream Eaters tournament, the Nightmare Series, Week 6. Getting towards the end of the season, please remember, if you go see his YouTube channel, every free follow there puts another free $1 into the hands of the prize pot for the tournament at the end of the season. It's absolutely free, costs you nothing. If you like what you see, throw him a follow here on Twitch as well. And if you have the resources, please maybe think about giving a sub. All this money ends up going back to the fighters. He's got to pay off these prize pools somehow. All right back in it, and we're no surprises here. We're seeing the Makoto versus the Shaolin. Exactly what we expected to see out of these two players. Gorilla to Menace is sporting the Rising Tomahawk and the Tomahawk swing, while Slick Beats is going with Orbital Hat and Z-Hat. The greatest move in the game. Z-Hat.
Yo, thank you so much for the follow, Wave God Kel. Glad you're having fun checking out the Nightmare Series. And King K with the sub on the YouTube channel, too. I don't know if I already thanked you, but double down on it if I didn't. I really appreciate that. The more subs, the more YouTube money we throw at the event as well. And, of course, I don't actually care if you guys watch the YouTube content. I just want the numbers on the subs. You guys don't have to watch the tournaments twice. It'd be weird if you did. Unless you really enjoy them, sure. But I just want the numbers. It would really help the channel out if you guys just would for the algorithm and stuff. I'm not trying to force feed my content down your throat. I just want you to click a thing and never look at it again. Totally fine.
Here we go. Got him in the corner. We got a heck of a match going on right now. Gorilla and Slick Beats are really close in life bar. Slick Beats has got the Makoto in the corner. Makoto's trying to fight out. Here we go. Nice blocking. Got him with a low hit. There's that Z-Hat.
Dude,
into
YOLO
the
charge. YOLO Rhino charge?
YOLO Rhino.
But Slick Beats unfazed by that attempt there from Gorilla. Gorilla almost came back, not going to be able to fully do it, and Slick Beats closes it out.
Here we go. Oh, they trade in the air. Oh, he's not there anymore. I don't know what you're shooting arrows at.
Yeah, that was a beautiful teleport. And Slick knew that he was going to get like a full combo opening, and that's why he opted to go for the full combo starter and not just one of the hits or the throws out of it. Really smart awareness there from Slick Beats. Fudgeums with the raid as well. Thank you so much, Xbox boys. Indeed, let's go.
Xbox boys. Slick's got Gorilla stuck in the corner again. Oh, the Rhino charge didn't connect after the jump. I thought it would. Here's some arrows for you, sir. Oh, there's the Z-Hat. Trying to keep him locked down. Gorilla wants that move. YOLO Rhino again into a combo, and just like that, Slick Beats takes the first one. He's up 1-0. Very nice set so far between Knight and, excuse me, Gorilla to Menace and Slick Beats. Shaolin taking that first one. Let's see if Gorilla pushes on with the Makoto. Kind of expecting him to, and I don't think there's any real reason not to. A few reads there. I think he could have gotten out on top.
Yeah, and when I think it comes to Gorilla, he's almost always played as Nightwolf. I think there's like maybe 1 or 2 times he switched over to like a Kano or some kind of oddball pick, but for the most part, it is Nightwolf through and through from him. And now that King Gambler has kind of moved on from the character and Venverse is maybe not competing as much, he may be the last standing Xbox player for Nightwolf here, and he is genuinely a really solid competitor with the character. I think the character does still have some issues, but Gorilla de Menace putting up a good fight here, and he will be continuing that fight with Nightwolf.
Absolutely. Didn't expect him to change. Here we go, right back into it. Let's see if he can change a few things, though, in his game plan. Catch Slick Beats off guard and pull out the W here. Oh, there you go, straight in. Didn't follow through with the combo. Slick Beats, though, comes right back and answers with a full combo of his own. He drops out when he can. They're right next to that interactable. Oh, gets caught up again. Here's another combo. Drops out of it. Oh, YOLO Rhino charge right there for you. Connects, but gets opened up into the crushing blow. That hat's gotta hurt.
Yeah, that was huge for Slick Beats to chase him down off that whipped string. He's got a massive life lead here. The orbiting hat comes out. Fatal blow, but no one's home. And Slick Beats is going to close the round out. Gorilla de Menace. Honestly, it might have been actually in his favor that he didn't get that fatal blow to connect, because he still had a long road ahead of him, but now he'll keep access to that fatal blow, which is one of the bigger devastating tools in Nightwolf's arsenal.
Absolutely. I think Gorilla is making all the right reads. I think his timing's a little off. If you notice, things that come out when he's not quite expecting it or work the way it looks like his timing is just a little bit off right now. Let's see if he can get that fixed. There's the overhead into the full combo. This is going to be big for him.
Doesn't have defensive meter to stop it either, so that tomahawk swing is going to close it out. 343, spent 2 bars, but gets some good Oki. The low kick is going to connect there. Another throw to keep tacking the damage on. Gorilla has some solid momentum here in round 2. Ooh, Rhino nice charge Rhino. YOLO.
Again, right back, but here comes Slick Beats, firing back with a combo of his own. They're both in fatal blow territory. Watch out. The next hit's going to probably do it. He tried to do it. Gets knocked out. Oh, 3 arrows. Almost does it.
Chip avoided. You just got to touch him once. Look out.
Oh, nice.
Oh, no, the throw tap. Yo.
Oh, and the hat finishes it off. What a scramble at the end between these two competitors.
So if I could go back, if I was Gorilla, what I would have done is when Slick Beats hit under the ground, I would have ran away from the hat. I would not have stayed close enough for any of the moves, and I would have whiff punished him coming out of the hat. That would have been... That's the only thing that, like... And look, as the commentator watching and not having to play, it is very easy for me to say what I would have done. So this is not a slight against Gorilla, but that to me looks like the one moment where he could have really wrestled control of the situation, but he also didn't know how long Slick Beats was going to stay underground, so, you know, he could have came out while he was trying to get away, whatever. A lot of things could have happened there. But Gorilla, you just a little bit too close. The throw tech almost had it, but then the throw hat toss there from Slick Beats, just enough.
Just enough. What a great game so far from these competitors. Can't wait to see what he's going back to. This is going to be a heck of a game 3. Don't know which way it's going to go. Competitors taking their time a little bit, making up a game plan, deciding what they want to do. No changes from either one of them. Didn't really expect any.
Slick Beats won the second one. I think I gave the point to the wrong part. Whoops.
It should be 2-0.
Yep. Okay, we got it.
There's that teleport. Caught him!
Ooh, that teleport is so good from Slick Beats. You really got to, if you can, avoid being where he ends up coming out or interrupt it before it even happens, because his ability to mix you up from it and capitalize from it when he gets behind you on like an arrow whiff, very, very, very devastating from Slick Beats. Nice bit of combos here though from Gorilla. Got a solid bit of damage done. Pushes Slick Beats into that 50% mark, and he's gonna get another launcher here. Slick Beats opts to keep his breakaway here.
Just like that, he just gets another bar back of his... So he can amplify once more into that combo if he wants to. Oh, goes for the arrows. Gets jumped over.
No
gets
way.
Opened up again.
Dude,
into the combo. Whoa, heartbreaking is this?
I can't believe he got him with that cheeky reset. That may have even been on accident, but nonetheless, Slick Beats makes it look intentional. Yo! Sending it right back at him, but he didn't get enough damage. Gorilla is so close on these. The score says 2-0, but it is deceptive because these rounds and sets have been incredibly close between these two. Here's going to be the launching KB, though, from Slick Beats. We'll see what kind of damage he does as he takes the corner positioning as well. Purposely drops that into the bunch of punches to keep the pressure going.
All right, Gorilla gets caught again. Oh, no, going right back at it. Here's the throw. Doesn't get tech that time. Oh, he comes right back out. This is going to be good. He's got the bar to do some damage. Oh, it looks like he missed, maybe a miss input for that reflect in the middle of that.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
All right, he didn't have any bar to amplify that, but he catches him again, right like that, into a fatal blow. We've seen those miss so many times from Nightwolf players, but Gorilla had it solid right there. And just like that, Gorilla the Menace takes a round and is ready to make his 3-0 comeback. All right, here's the arrows, keeping the pressure on him, goes for the jump.
Excuse me.
Yes. All right, trading back and forth right now. Another one of them really gaining the advantage. Until I said that, Gorilla catches an opening. Here he goes. Let's see if he's going to amplify this command throw at the end. Oh, he doesn't have the bar.
I like that he's going for those command grips at the end, though. That is his armor break, right? So
yeah,
Slick Beats cannot really even break out of this damage. It's all guaranteed stuff coming his way. Big thanks to Savaska for the follow as well. Glad you're enjoying this Nightmare Series action. Slick Beats our current points leader. Now 1 round away. He's got a throw KB queued up as well. Oh man, this could be devastating. He's now a throw away from killing Gorilla de Menace. A back throw will do it.
There's the Z-Hat. Gorilla trying to keep his spacing. Puts him on some arrow pressure. Hat returns. He changes sides. Here's his chance right here. He puts on the pressure.
He went for a throw. He knows that that's his win condition right now.
He goes for the teleport. Opens him up. Oh, just like that, Slick Beats finishes him off.
Beautiful stuff from Slick Beats. It was a win condition to go for the throw. We saw the attempt. It didn't work, but not the only way he could win. Found enough damage in that opening, and I think that he ended up doing the 25-27% or so that he needed before his opponent even really was launched and had an opportunity to effectively break out of that, just because of the sheer damage output available to Kung Lao. So our points leader is going to keep the run alive here on the winner's side.
What a great set there, Dream. I mean, that was really back and forth. Even though the screen shows 3-0, that was down to the wire on almost every single game. Good job from both of these competitors.
Oh yeah, you think so too, Bubs, huh?
Yeah, Bubs likes the action.
Alright, so we're going to move into Baby Boy versus Frosty Llama. Baby Boy, I need your gamer tag. If you'd be so kind as to drop it in the chat, that would be wonderful. And we're going to go ahead and get that match up here.
All right, on my screen is if both players, it looks like my lobby's bugged out. Is yours?
Yeah, they're still stuck here, so we might need to make a new lobby.
All right, let's back out and do that. So it looks like that this lobby's bugged now. The lobby itself could not contain the excitement of those two players going at it. I hear you, Bubs.
He's a shouter. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and... Oh, not a King of the Hill. Forever King, even better. King K wants to know when his match is. I believe that you very well could be next, King K. Looking at the thing, you are next.
All right, AFK has been entered. If you give me just a second, Dream, I'm going to grab a drink.
Go for it. I will grab some players and get them in here, hopefully. What is that, 3 Ys and then 2 Ys? Alright, we can figure this out. No, you're not the only new person today. Violence, the first person on stream, was a new person as well. So that was one other new person, and then I think Steven, because yeah, Bombproof didn't show up. And then what was the other one? There was one other new person that was supposed to be on, but I don't think they showed up. Oh yeah, good job, Rob. Good job, Rob didn't show up either. Yeah, I know, Bubby.
You tell him, Bubs. All right, Baby Boy has entered the lobby.
So, just waiting on Frosty Llama to enter as well then. Who I'm sure he'll be here in just a moment.
Killian's Irish Red, not sponsored. But should be.
Dude, I'll take a sponsor. I'll pretend to like whatever it is. Let's go. Or you can like it for real, and I don't have to even pretend.
I do like it for real. I'm not much of a beer guy, but I do like Killian's Irish Red.
Alright, looks like our players are ready to go. So we're going to get this match underway. Baby Boy versus Frosty Llama. Frosty Llama, of course, we know as quite commonly a Kotal Khan player, but also does have a really strong Johnny Cage as well. So, you know, could be kind of up in the air as to what we end up seeing here from Frosty. I'm a big fan of his Kotal, if only because we barely see Kotal. But either way, I'm happy to see Frosty Llama, talented player indeed. And at this rate, we don't see much Johnny anymore either. Some of our staple Johnny players, such as Ricci, have kind of fallen off as well, so...
Well, it looks like, speaking of characters not seen a lot, Baby Boy has selected Katana. The Ninja Adinian is here to play. Frosty Llama's looking at it, trying to make his pick, and decides to go Aaron Black. So we're going to see some Cowboy tonight. We're playing Cowboys versus Adinians.
Oh, that sounds fun. All right, so interesting to see Aaron Black, and he's also going for just kind of the staple Aaron Black pick, right? I think this is just 52 card pickup, so doesn't have the command grab, doesn't have the low gunshot, or even the armor break. Yeah, and it's, you know, right there on the screen, 52 card pickup, so we'll see.
Let's see, right now, Katana's putting on some pressure, though. Trying to push him back in that corner, but Aaron Black's got the tools to get out. Goes for a little of his own, amplifies the scud shot, keeps it safe. Push him away a little bit. Looks like he's picking his spots. Getting pressure back into the corner again, though. Double fans come off. There's a low poke. Into the high. Oh, jumps. Gets him with a fan, but switches position. Now Aaron Black's going to try to take advantage of it. Push her into the corner. Here comes some of that Aaron Black pistol whipping. Short hop. Catches him. There's a scud shot. Amplifies it. Keep it safe. Indian's pushing right back him into the corner, though. Nobody's really been opened up yet. Nice defense from both these players. Here's some more pressure by Black.
Ooh, raw gutted. Not going to be finding a target there on that one. Frosty Llama now in Fatal Blow territory here. Has a lot of health to get through, but, I mean, Fatal Blow is a big help when you're trying to make a comeback here. Essentially,
Absolutely.
Frosty Llama needs a Crushing Blow launcher into the Fatal Blow to kill, and maybe even now, just a Fatal Blow confirm, but Baby Boy not going to give it to him. The Flutter combo comes through for the kill, and round one goes to Katana.
Round 1 goes to Katana. Let's see how it goes on the round 2, though.
Yo, Sightless One, thank you so much for the host. Hope you're having a good day there, Sightless One. Alright, and we got some shots being fired here from the rifle. 5 still in the clip, too, so... I mean, not a lot, but still a threat there to be aware of, right? You're not going to be able to completely get away with just throwing those fans. Of course, does also mean that crushing blow is a long ways off, because you'll have to, you know, kind of sit there and expend those last 5 shots before that becomes a threat.
All right, so far it's been very safe by both players. We really haven't seen anybody opened up for any big streams. Been little pokes and little damages. Nice defense by both players. Here comes Aaron Black right back, though. Finally doesn't connect with that overhead. Oh, nice scud shot. Throws down the acid. Oh, what the...
Speaking of ass... Oh, more acid coming out. Scud shot right back into it, but the scud shot doing enough damage to kill. And that means Baby Boy is going to be off of that crushing blow, unfortunately. And not going to be getting around for the cost. So that is unfortunate, but... you know, is what it is. Frosty Llama maintaining composure here. Tied it up.
Absolutely. There's a little curb stomp for you. Try to put you into the ground. She gets right back up from it, though. Catches with the overhead at the end of that string again. There's a scud shot into the acid. Being very patient, both players. There's a fan toss for you. Kind of looking at each other. There's scud shot again. Acid's on the ground. She finally catches him with a tail end of the combo, but gets opened up. Big crushing blow. Drops out, but a lot of damage has been done. He's in the corner. Here's the pressure. Pops her on the head, and that'll be it. Frosty Llama will take the first one.
Nicely done. Cowboy brings it home.
Absolutely. Cowboy took the first one. Let's see what happens in the second one. Is Baby Boy going to stick with the Edenian Mistress, or is he going to go somewhere else? We'll have to wait and see. I don't believe I've ever seen Baby Boy on stream before Dream. I'm not quite sure what characters he plays.
This is his debut. First time showing up and playing in the Nightmare series here, actually.
Oh, so. Nice debut. Oh, goes right back to Katana. Looking over her variations, though, trying to decide which one it is.
Katana has so many abilities that does not shock me at all. She is actually one of the few characters with an insane number of abilities that do start to give you that potential to look at, okay, what kind of build do I really want to go for? Now, many Katana players would start to argue that a lot of those abilities are kind of useless. I tend to agree with a decent chunk of them actually not being great, but there are enough good ones in there that you can mix and match and start to come up with some really interesting builds here. Although Absolutely. Looking at Baby Boy's build, this seems like a really solid set of staple moves that you'll commonly see from Katana players. Low fan, super good. Flutter, I think underrated, but incredibly powerful. And access to ground war on the ground means that KB and or crushing blow is going to be a little bit more reliable here on this combo damage.
Oh, drops the combo row, though, right there, Dream.
Looked like on purpose.
Falls into another one.
Flutter is so good. The recovery.
It's so good. There we go. Coming right back at it. Try to catch him again. Just that first little spurt and half the life bar's gone. But here comes Frosty Llama right back. Goes for the big butt. Doesn't work. Want to give you some more ground pound, though. Right into the ground. There we go. Here's your face. Coming right back out with a combo. Nice defense. Fires back. Still poking at each other, Dream. There we go. Opens them up. Going to put some acid on the ground, so you're going to take some further damage. Got to watch out. That fatal blow. Oh, tries to get out of the way of some shots, but gets caught anyway. Watch your toes. They're in acid. Goes for the low. It's either one's game right here. A good combo will win it for either one of them. Nice throw by Baby Boy. Into the low. Here's that body butt bounce from Doom. Knocks him down and takes the first round for him.
Again, with that full screen ground war, KB coming out. Expert usage of it, I feel like, in that instance, though, because that's the round secured. Very nicely done.
Nicely done. He's got Frosty Llama back into the corner. Frosty's trying to fight out, though. Oh, catches him with a low fan into an overhead. Oh, gets opened up for his troubles. No big damage, though, but you are stepping in acid. Watch your toes. It's blown up. Got corner position. Oh, stomp your toes again. There you go. Have some dynamite. Oh, fights his way back out. This should be good for him. Goes for the flutter, but he got out of it. Throws him back into the corner again. Keeps the position. Frosty Llama trying to fight out. Everything is blocked. There's a very patient Katana going on right now. Trying to push back at him. Oh, gets opened up, though, by the string of the combo that missed. This is going to hurt. Both characters have Vital Blow available.
Ooh, overhead's out. Or that's not even an overhead, I think. It's just the amplify. Looks like one.
Next touch can kill Dream.
Ooh, that's not going to be enough, though.
Nope, not quite.
Oh,
but that'll do it, and Baby Boy puts himself on the board over Frosty Llama. We're tied up 1-1.
Very nicely done here. Baby Boy maintaining the composure and keeping that corner pressure. Basically, once we hit that corner, we did not leave it. And Baby Boy able to make excellent usage of that corner pressure. But I gotta say here, I don't know Frosty Llama as an Aaron Black player. Now, that's not to say that he's not going to be an Aaron Black player moving forward. Maybe that's the new hotness for him, but we could very well see him switch over to a character that we know him to be more familiar with, and that could be the change-up that is required here to turn this around. Looks like it's going to continue to be Aaron Black, though, at least for now, and still 52-card pickup. A 52-card pickup is good, but I think customs for Aaron Black in particular really did start to open up some ideas to some bigger and better stuff.
Absolutely. I think, you know, Aaron's such a good character in this game. He's a good solid character. He's not spectacular in a lot of ways, but he's a very strong character that can do a lot of different things. And I think he plays this matchup really well, especially when you're going against Katana that likes throwing fans. Anybody that likes throwing a lot of projectiles, Aaron Black can really shut that down and make you come in to fight him, right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I think when you word it that way and you bring up this aspect of it, I do believe you're totally right that this is a good counter pick to it. So if, you know, Johnny Cage, for example, or Kodal, he doesn't really enjoy the anti-zoning game plan that you have to bring to the table, Aaron Black shuts that down. So this is actually a pretty wise choice here from Frosty Llama, and like he says, the character's fun. That seems to be the driving force behind his pick on the character as well, and I could tend to agree. I've played Aaron Black here and there, and when I do play him, it's a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. Aaron Black's really fun. Now, I did prefer him in MKX, especially the lore behind the character. He went from a badass gunfighter that you were afraid you never wanted to see to kind of a old southern gentleman type of character. But the gameplay itself is very similar, and he's still very fun. And just like that, he's really putting on a clinic here. He's trying to shove Baby Boy back. Just another hit or two will do it. Gets opened up. He's got a huge life lead, though, so he doesn't have to worry about it. Getting pushed in the corner.
Now this is a good time to just pokes into acid, perhaps. But Baby Boy, you see these staggers here, but eventually the little taps there from Frosty are going to put the round into his position or possession there. So round one goes the way of Aaron Black, but he's not in a good position. We saw what happened last time Baby Boy cornered his prey. It ended up being devastating there for Frosty. He finds his way out there with that roll. But can he keep his way out? It's really tough, you know, with MK. It's very easy if you get out of the corner if you don't then run away from it and get that distance. Very easy to get put right back into that corner. Also want to give a quick thanks to Rachel Gessick for the follow as well on the Twitch channel. Glad you're enjoying the Nightmare series here. Tries to zip zop in with the ground war. Not going to be quite close enough. Oh, Forbidden KB! You rarely ever see that one. It is a launcher, though, but Frosty immediately spending the breakaway.
Oh, the answer back, Dream!
Yep, he's got his own launching KB there. Got to finish his combo as well since Baby didn't have the defensive meter to break out of it. Not going to have the defensive meter likely to stop anything else from going wrong. Acid Puddle's behind him, going to move away from it, but that 6-frame poke from the Cowboy closes out the game, and now the lead goes over to Aaron Black. A solid back and forth here, though, from these two. We'll see what Baby Boy's response is here as we move now into Game 4.
I'm just saying, you know, I've mentioned before I was raised on a farm, and it also happened to be a horse farm. Well, not one of these ginormous ones. We had about 13 horses at any given time. I would ride a horse that looked like that, though, any day. I gave that up when I left the home. I would go back to it if my horses had giant rhino horns on their head.
Dude, I'd be all about it. I'd be all about it. I would figure out how horses work. if I could potentially threaten to stampede through places with my crazy rhino horse.
Yeah,
Not that I would. I don't ever want to, but I just want the feeling of the responsibility to restrain that power. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. That would be so much fun. No, horses are awesome. Don't get me wrong. When I left, I never got back into horses in my adult life just because they are a lot more work than people think they are. I mean, a lot of work. But if it had a horn on its head, I think I'd be all down for it. I got a place in my backyard. I got a couple acres. I'd throw me down a little fence, and we'd go to town every day.
Let's go.
All right, right back in it. There's the curb stomp again.
Ooh,
Looks like Katana's face would be sore by now. Oh, goes for the butt bounce.
I think he actually didn't do the KB there. Interesting. I think he might have opted not to.
Oh, there's a short overhead. There we go. Caught him. Goes back in. Nice. Tried to challenge there by Frosty Llama. Doesn't get anything for it. He had the right read. Oh, here she goes right back at him. Very patient play. Good defense by both players still. That's one thing that they've really put on this whole match. Very patient, defensive sort of play style. Oh, get blown up by that scud shot, though. Here comes the fans. She's not going to relent. Coming back down. Watch yourself. She's slowly trying to push him into the corner here, Dream.
This should kill. Fatal blow.
Oh,
beautiful.
There you go. You called it out.
Yep, Frosty Llama tried to escape death on that one. You saw the breakaway attempt, but the coverage on that fatal blow going to be enough to get the connection there. Going to snap that armor as well, and no defensive meter available. So now is the time here for Baby Boy to strike. He's lost his fatal blow, but he's got some momentum available to him. Still waiting on that second bar to come back. This combo will go uncontested. Full damage here for Baby Boy.
This is so good. One of the biggest combos we've seen in the match, 355. And the way these matches go, that's big damage, a great lead. But as soon as I say that, here comes the Cowboy right back. Even though you switch sides, you're going to get blown up.
Ooh, and now the breakaway is going to become available here for Frosty Llama. So the next touch will not necessarily lead to full damage. But of course, the mind game of that ground ward, that armor breaker, still on the table.
All right, trying to push him back, trying to establish dominance in this field. All right, here's some bullets going to throw out. See if he's going to waste them all to open up that crushing blow. There's acid on the ground. There's another fan. We've seen a lot of that. There's another butt bounce for you. Get stuffed. Nice throw. These slide bars are very equal right now, Dream.
Yo, thank you so much for the follow, Bling Nate. Glad you're having fun checking out the Nightmare series.
Oh, got him opened up. He had to combo out of it or he was dead.
He had the idea, though, right? I mean, you saw him go for the ground war, but it didn't connect. Breakaway is not a well-designed system.
No,
I just don't think it is.
It is not. I agree. I prefer MKX style much better. Reset the nooch. The way this works right here, it just bugs out so many different play styles. Like we've talked about this before, so we're not going to expound too much on it here. But sometimes in this game, you can make the right read and be punished for it, right?
It is rough. Thank you so much, Lost Boy, for the follow. Glad you're having fun here as our players duke it out to survive here on the winner's side of our bracket. Frosty Llama, set point available to him. If he can close out this health bar, he will be making his way through the winner's bracket. But Baby Boy is shutting that shit down. That is a huge momentum shift here for Baby Boy. Doesn't go into the lift, but not going to need to, as Katana just going to tear him apart.
I'm telling you, for a debut on this scene, Baby Boy has been one of the most impressive I've seen. He is holding his own against Frosty Llama, who is a killer in these pools, and really showing his stuff. I mean, he's got a very patient gameplay, but he has really been holding his own. Mad respects to him so far.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Got the flawless block, got the armor break, got the brutality. It's all coming up here for Baby Boy as we move now into Game 5. I believe our first Game 5 of the night. I could be mistaken. But I believe this is our first Game 5 of the night. And
I think it's our first.
Pretty heavy momentum here for Baby Boy. Frosty Llama, no more Aaron Black. Interesting to note, no more longer having fun with the Cowboy. Now he means business, as Cat Kodal going to be making his way into the scene. And of course, I think very interesting to see the Cat. When we see Frosty Llama play, we don't always see the Cat, but in the Katana matchup with all that zoning, you mentioned Aaron Black in the Scud shot. Kodal does have his own answer with the form of that cat there. And I think that's going to be a crucial part to kind of shut down these fan tosses that Baby Boy is locked into. He doesn't have any variation switches available to him, so he'll be locked into this one, Mr. Ford.
Absolutely, and this cat is, if done right, I mean, you got to have some timing to it. Done right, it can shut down some projectiles. But here we go. This is the final form, the final boss that Baby Boy's got to get past tonight. Because here comes the Kotal that Frosty Llama has been known for. One of the best Kotals on the on the Xbox side anyway. Here we go. Throwing some stuff at each other. Oh, there's that cat right there. What we're talking about. Invulnerables through the fan and goes in for a bite.
And that's the thing, invulnerable. Not just armoring through it. He doesn't take any damage. It's not a trade at all. And Frosty Llama is not afraid to kind of play a turtle approach to this. He's got more health than everybody, and he's got a means of even healing. If he's got solid defense, he's just going to hang back and let you hang yourself. That's going to be a tornado on block. Very deadly choice. As Frosty Llama goes for the KB, gets to launch. No armor break. As Baby Boy will keep the defensive meter and hold the damage. But now an uphill struggle here. Fatal Blow available, though. It could be done, Mr. Vort. You gotta get the opening.
It could be done. But of course, you got to remember, this is Kotal health we're talking about. You got a lot more to chunk through, even with that fatal blow. But as we say that, Frosty Llama puts the end of that with a discus, throws him down, and says, "This is mine now." Here we go, discus right back. He thought he was going to get for the cat, but that's the problem with the cat. It is unsafe. She blocked it and punished him for it. Here we go right back. Big sword coming out, followed by a discus. Goes for the jump in. Gets thrown for the effort. Hold this for me for a second, Kotal says. Comes right back at it. Into that discus. Now you notice he's amplifying that. Keep him safe. Oh, but there's a bionic bounce of death for him. Nice crushing blow from Baby Boy. He's not out of it yet. Into a fan. He goes going right back at it. Trying to keep everything safe. He gets thrown again for his efforts. Oh, and again, we're on a command throw spree right now. That's going to up the damage for Kotal. See, he's glowing, baby.
Oh my
and
God.
just like that, he fatal blows with that as well. This will be some amazing damage.
I think she's dead here, actually.
Oh, she's dead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And just like that, Baby Boy, well done on your first appearance on the Nightmare stream. But Frosty Llama's got to shut it down with the final boss. GG's to both players. Well done, Baby Boy. That was impressive first debut on the Nightmare series. And again, Baby Boy's still alive in the losers bracket. You got to be beaten twice in this. Still a chance to make the top 8.
All right, so let's head back to our bracket here. Pop that score in. As Frosty Llama closes it out once Kotal's on the scene. 3-2 though. Solid run there from Baby Boy. And man, that brutality clip, still a pretty sick one. Very well might make its way into one of the highlight reels either way.
Absolutely.
But that does mean Baby Boy moves into the lower bracket. We've got a handful of people that are not here to move you through. And then we're going to move into our next match on stream, which is going to be King K and Mr. J Treese.
Yes, the loser stream, Baby Boy, is still going on. You'll be doing it through Smash GG. It won't be on stream, but keep going on it and playing it through.
Yeah, the losers bracket is off stream, so you'll want to use the website. You can type !bracket to pull it up for you, so you can pull it up. And you'll want to use that to navigate to the rest of it. So, for example, you'll want to check into your match with Ghost Cat. I don't know if Ghost Cat is here. Looks like Ghost Cat is here. So Ghost Cat will check into his match as long as he hasn't been waiting too long. It might have been a long wait for him. That is a possibility. But so Ghost Cat will check in, you'll check in, then you guys will invite each other and play. The winner will move on to fight recess, so on and so forth.
And please leave the lobby, Baby Boy.
Yes, please leave the lobby. Let's go ahead and get Mr. J Treese in here.
Mr. J!
And King K also making a reappearance here into the Nightmare series. Now, I will say with King K, genuinely a talented player. but you know, isn't always able to show up because I think, you know, parents or some juvenile problem that I haven't dealt with in many years. But either way, good at the game, right? And that's all that we truly care about here. But we just haven't been able to see him because it's a school night. But I think school's over. Maybe the story here. It's summertime, so he's able to hop into the Nightmare series and crack as many skulls as he wants. And he is a really, really solid player. So there shall be many, many bodies in his wake if he gets to have his way.
Mr. J has entered the lobby. Let's see Mr. King K. We're going to go at it again, boys. We're alive with the Nightmare series. Again, remember, Nightmare series is all. Dream Eater's also got a YouTube channel, and for every follow that happens over there, he adds $1 into the prize pot for the winners at the end of the season. So please go to YouTube, look it up, hit the follow button. That's always asking you to do. That will give him better going at the algorithm, and you will be able to follow it. Like me, if I ever don't make a stream, I try to follow it up the next day on the YouTube channel, so I can see all the commentary, all the fights, all the great action the next day at my own leisure.
That is the purpose of that. For anybody that shows up late or misses it, the YouTube channel's got all of that content available for everybody. And like Mr. Vort said, we are throwing $1 into the prize pool for every sub that we get. So I genuinely would appreciate if you guys would go over there and drop a sub to the YouTube channel. And look, I don't necessarily need you to watch all the content. It's the algorithm will do the work just by you subbing. So a sub is really all that it takes to help out and support the channel here. So please, if you could be so kind, head over there, click the button, and never look at it again.
All right, already Mr. J showing up with the Shaolin, while Kid K is going on with the Sand Golem. This is going to be a good matchup. We haven't seen a Garrus here today, Dream. But here we go. We got one now. Let's see what he's going with. Sand Simularum, Shifting Sands, and Sand Pillar, while Mr. J is going with the Buzzsaw and Possessed Hat. All right, going into our match. There's the heads rolling up. Let's see which one's going to come on top today. All right, going at it. Missed the first one. Going right back at it. There's the grab. Throws him across the screen. There's his little clone double up. Possessed Hat shooting out, trying to make up some space, Mr. J is. You see the Buzzsaw Hat coming out. There's the Sand Clone. Gotta watch out for that. He can use it as a weapon or teleport to it. Catches him right there. Shifting Sands is down. Gets caught with the Buzzsaw Hat. Playing a long-distance game at the moment. Here comes the Possessed Hats. Mr. J trying to get in.
I like the idea of using the Possessed Hat as that coverage. That second one is going to give him the extra coverage to kind of use his mobility to get in. And started to close that gap, although King K doing a great job of using the clone to get out of the corner and get away whenever he really wants to here. Not to mention plus frames, but beautiful jump call out there from Mr. J. Not able to go too much further with it, though, but he definitely at least kind of knew what the right response was when a command grab's coming your way. You've got to take to the skies. That time read that it was going to be mids as well. So far, doing a good job on the defensive side, but not enough as King K takes round one.
Absolutely. Got him trapped in the corner, really put on the pressure. Wasn't able to get out with Mr. J, but here he comes firing right back. Switch those positions. This will be a good combo right here, although he armor breaks out of it. Still 235 on the board. But right now, Shaolin is where he wants to be. Kung Lao right up in your face. Oh, nice defense back and forth so far from each other. Trying to open each other up. Go for an opening. Jay comes out. Oh, gets slammed right back into that corner, though. Big bonk on the head. There he goes, Sand Clone out. There goes the hat. I push him right back. Opens him up. There we go. There should be some good damage. 238 for him. Throws out a Possessed Hat to cover everything. Buzzsaw comes out. Does its job. Oh, there's the teleport. Possessed Hat. Trying to cover an opening. Oh, gets caught up in that knee. That knee is such a strong, unutilized tool by most Garrus players. Oh, goes for it. Don't move when he's got Fatal Blow, my friend. Because this is what happens. Garrus opens you up anytime you try to get off the ground. And just like that, oh, he's got a sliver of life left. There's Shifting Sands. Delays the teleport. Oh, catches him.
What? Dude, he called out the roll and the throw didn't connect. He's got to be careful, though. A teleport or a quicksand could catch. He's going to kill him, though. with that
Mr. J
combo,
gets
the
him.
conversion. Excuse me.
He was
Very
barely
nice
holding on to life, Dream.
Yeah, there was almost nothing left in the tank, but a pixel is all it takes. And Mr. J stays alive here. King K trying to recover here from this. The sand clone is out. The dive kick to quickly close that gap there. It's like King K wasn't quite ready for him to be that close, and that also means King K is off of his fatal blow. So that big heavy damage tool is gone. Meanwhile, Mr. J still has his.
That's right. Still has his. Here we go. Put a little bit of damage on. There's the buzzsaw hat. Oh, gets scooped up into the corner. Bop! Right on the head. Big damage. Come right back. Oh, catches him with the buzzsaw hat. Interrupts the combo. Takes the throw, though. Perfect block by Mr. J.
Uh-oh,
gets
scooped
back
up.
up again.
Right back to the corner we go now. Gears puts another clone up as well. The possessed hats, maybe even hiding the toss of them in there. But there's the plus frames, even challenging with the straight button. But gonna get opened up by the full string. Not quite enough damage to kill. And we've seen what Mr. J can do with just a little bit of health left. Fatal blow still in the tank as well. He could quickly close that gap. Beautiful throw text here from King K. And the body splash will close it out. Game 1. That was only game 1. And the teabags are here as well. King K being the villain.
Trying to be the villain of the night. But Mr. J took him down to the wire.
Absolutely.
That's a lot to be trying to teabag about. But maybe you're trying to get into his opponent's head, Dream.
Yeah, that could be what it is. It's part of the mental game, right? If you can get your opponent playing tilted, they might start to play a little off balance, and then you can take advantage and exploit that. So I think for Mr. J, what he truly needs to make sure to do is not get or allow that to impact his game. At least not negatively, right? Some people are fueled by that. They're inspired by, oh, you're gonna teabag me? All right, well, I'll show you what's up. But don't let that get you kind of playing off your core fundamentals. Don't let that throw you off your game enough to where they can start to exploit it, because that can be really, really devastating for a competitor. Also want to give a quick thanks to 1Crazy4 and Queen of Insanity for the follows as well. Glad you guys are having fun here in the Nightmare series as King K looks to toxically inject some more venom here to get his way through this bracket. But look, it's allowed, so
Absolutely.
is what it is. You're gonna have to deal with that. And I think it is truly a good lesson to learn that not everybody who is your opponent is going to be your friend and going to be nice to you, and you have to be able to block that out and focus just on the task at hand, which lies in the game and the game alone.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right. Possess Hat knocked him out of Sand Trap. You're shifting sands, trying to keep him in place. Buzzsaw Hat comes, teleport into the scoop!
He had the spacing as well! That was, I don't think calculated, but ended up working out. Big crushing blow here for King K. Gonna take the life lead with that. And he'll get another one as well. Again, just keeping it going here. Now, those command grabs are mids, too, so you cannot duck underneath them. You do need to be jumping or hit him out of it if you're feeling real bold. But King K gonna go ahead and close that first round out. Oh, not quite, actually. Drops the combo at the end. Mr. J has the opportunity for a comeback, although this is quite the tall order to do. He needs basically a opening plus another combo, and not going to get the chance there as King K with a quick jab closes out round 1.
Absolutely. Nice work there. Here comes Mr. J right back. Possessed Hat, he's got the corner. Body splash doesn't work, but the throw will throw him into that way. Change positions. Oh, Mr. J blowing him up. Garrett's trying to fight right back. Let's see what Mr. J's going to do. Gets him with the scoop, throws him onto the ground. There's shifting sands, trying to keep him in place, but he eats a buzzsaw hat for it. Goes for... Here we go, right back. Pokes him, doesn't work out, but there we go. Mr. J finally getting on the board. Open him up for some damage. There's a buzzsaw hat again.
Still poke. Nobody's home.
Gotta keep him locked down. Don't know when the buzzsaw hat's gonna go. Good defense by King K. Goes for the knee, doesn't work.
Uh-oh. Gets caught with that hat point blank after the teleport there as Mr. J tries to get the life lead. He'll briefly have it, but King K immediately answers back. Fatal blow now available. Teleports away. Has to wait for that possessed hat, so can't go any further, but the throw will do it! And the brutality to boot as he hammers Kung Lao into multiple pieces and takes game number 2. Does not have the set yet, and there's no teabags off of Brutal. But Mr. J needs an answer, and he needs it now as we move into game number 3.
All right, right back into it. Let's see if Mr. J, I don't expect him to come off Kung Lao by any means. Let's see if he goes with the same setup. All right, let's see if Mr. J goes right back. I expect him to, but let's see what he does. He's looking around. There he goes. Fighting on the setup right now. Which variation does he want to go with?
And does he opt for a change here, right? The Buzzsaw and the Possessed Hat have been somewhat effective.
I think he
here.
went back to the Buzzsaw, Dream.
I agree, yeah. It looks like he does continue to think they are effective enough to play a good role here. And I would think that he's got the right idea, right? We've seen Possessed Hat, because of how long it lingers on the screen, it's allowed him to get away with more of an approach and kind of slow down what King K is doing. Now, ultimately, though, King K has a lot of mobility in the form of those sand teleports, so being able to throw out the hat and all that extra coverage, you know, sometimes he's just able to get around you with the clone anyway.
Absolutely. Jay putting on this pressure right now. Gets him with a throw off the Buzz Hat set up. Going for the corner. There's Possessed Hats. Sand clone out. Gets interrupted. Catches him again.
Right now, Mr. J is doing a great job here. He's established quite the life lead here, and these Buzzsaws are effectively trading with what King K is going for here.
Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with the long game. Gets him opened up. This will be big damage for him. He drops out, but he's got a heck of a life lead already. There's the Buzzsaw Hat again. Youre finally gets on the board. Gets a throw there. Gets another one. Here we go.
We in the loops now. Tried for a third throw. Mr. J having none of it. He'll duck that one. And that will be round one going to Mr. J. But he had, honestly, a really solid round there. He played a great keep-away game and really just chunked away at that health bar. So we're not seeing big combos here, but we're seeing him consistently get away with what he wants to do with priority over Gears trying to get the setups going. Because Gears can be deadly with that clone out there, but he's got to get it out there in the first place.
Absolutely. Got him locked in the corner right now, though. That's not his Mr. J's game plan. He needs to get out of here as soon as he can. Goes to the short hop. Nobody there, but does open him up for a combo. Not a big one. Goes for the pokes. There's the Buzzsaw Hat. Goes for pokes again. Into the throw.
Buzzsaw Hat into poke throw is insane. How does one actually deal with that? I don't know. I don't know how you deal with that.
I don't have the answer for that. There goes 163 right back. Mr. J trying to fight back here. Life lead's pretty equal. There's the Sand Clone, but here comes the Possessed Hat. Jay going in. Yes, perfect. Here we go. Enter the throw. Oh, into
that
the
was the KB queued up.
Just like that.
Okay,
Mr. J gets on the board. It's 2-1. He's going to go for the reverse 3-0 here, boys and girls.
And no teabag either. He's taken the high road so far. Saving that perhaps for later, but nonetheless, Mr. J will answer back and take game number 3. So no 3-0 here for King K, and Mr. J proving that he has got an answer, just like Entered Horse came through with the follow, proving that he knows a good time when he sees one. Thank you so much for enjoying the Nightmare series here and liking the stream as we look to whittle down more and more of our competitors here on the winner's side of this bracket today in the Nightmare series. Mr. J puts up a fight. King K goes for the mirror match, the ultimate BM. Will it work?
Will it work? We'll see what he's going for here. He comes right back at him. He's going with Z Hat, Air Teleport, and Guided Hat.
Interesting choice here.
Interesting.
So I believe this is just like the Hat Tricks build then.
That's exactly right. I think that's what it is.
Yep, Hat Tricks indeed.
All right, instantly goes for the throw. I like his uniform. I like the green. Here he goes, pressuring Mr. J, trying to get on the board here. Goes slow, doesn't work. There's the Buzzsaw Hat. Opens him up, but not for anything big. Jay fighting right back. Looks for the Buzzsaw Hat set up. Catches him trying to come in. There's the Buzzsaw Hat again. Got to watch that. Into the short hop. Straight Hat, Possessed Hat knocks him out of the air. Mr. J going in again.
A little back and forth here.
Little back and forth. King K trying to open him up. There he goes. Opens him up finally for a combo. Goes to the Z Hat. Keep him locked down into that pressure. There's a jump. Mr. J fights right back. Goes for it. Doesn't be good damage here, Green. 289 on the board.
Very nicely done, but Mr. J not phased by King K's mirror match. He's going to go ahead and claim that first round.
He absolutely does. King K fighting right back, trying to throw him into the corner, get good position on him here. See if Mr. J can fight out of it. Poking at each other, trying to open each other up. There's the whirlwind, gets him knocked up a little bit. Z-hat set up, no working. Slow pokes, gets him with the low. Tries to go for the overhead, doesn't connect. Mr. Z opens him up, Mr. J does. Doesn't get much out of it. Here comes along the jump in, doesn't work, goes to the throw, puts him back in the mid-screen. There's Z-hat into the setup, into a throw.
Nicely done here. Mr. J gets the throw tech there. He is starting to run out of health, but that means Fatal Blow is available. Lots of pokes here, the back and forth. King K maybe looking to make a statement, perhaps. Z-hat's across the screen now. Empty jump-ins here, threatening perhaps with a dive kick that never comes. But that forward four from King K will tie the rounds up and set point here with his own character. And now just mashing the down threes. Is he trying to say something?
I don't know what he's doing, but that's what he looks like he's trying to do. Trying to get in the head of Mr. J, I think is what he's trying to do. But he gets himself opened up for it.
Dude, I love that Mr. J's response to, if you're going to sit there and throw down threes out like it's somehow taunting me, I'm going to throw a bunch of mids that you can't low profile out. And King K lost like 40% of his health bar doing whatever that shenanigans was, and it's costing him big time here as Mr. J looks to close it out, perhaps. King K
Jay
more
putting
down
on the pressure.
threes.
There's a buzzsaw hat. He does get amplified in the corner with the drop kick. Throws him back out of it, though.
Dude, he's just down three and throw. That's all that King K is going for here. Back-to-back throw techs here. Mr. J puts out a poke of his own, and the buzzsaw waiting for King K when he lands. Now it's tied up. What is King K gonna do? His gears didn't work. His mirror match didn't work. And he teabagged. He's got a lot on the line here. He's got to close it out, or the early BM may cost him big time. You know Mr. J is going to pop off. I'm popping off if I win this next game. So what's the pick from King K?
All right, let's see what King K is going to go for here.
I think he goes back to gears, but I don't 100% know.
He's looking around, and there he goes. You're right back to Garrus. Right back to the same variation he was using earlier, which is the Sand Pillar to Sand Simularican and the Sand Trap. Or what's it called? The Shifting Sands.
Did you motherfuckers play off stream when you're not supposed to? Blaze? Or did he beat Frosty? And that's why Dream is saying no. I hope that it's Dream is saying no because... not because she lost to Blaze, but because Blaze won. I guess that is a tough match for Sonya, though. Okay. I got sad. I was like, no, did we miss something? We didn't miss anything. We're good. Alright. And you
Blaze
guys are
beat
quick
Frosty.
with those brackets updates. Because I went to look at the bracket and I was like, oh, he's already on there. What now? Uh-oh. You guys are quick.
All right, here we go with this Garrus pick. Sand clones up, tries to go into the combo, opens them up a little bit. There's the buzzsaw hat for you, though. Try to keep your spacing. There it is again, into the throw.
Ooh. Here we go.
Kicked into the corner.
Pushes him past that 50% threshold early here, too, so he will have the life lead. How long can he hang on to it? The Gear's damage output is not to be scoffed at.
Absolutely not. There's Sand Clone into the scoop.
Look out. Ooh, Quicksand is going to suck him in a little bit as well. Tries to teleport out, but the pokes come there. Oh, no! Accidental temporal advantage! Dude, that is a huge punish from Mr. J. I don't actually know if it's enough to kill here. It may very well be, but I don't think that King K wanted that temporal advantage like that. I think that was an accident, and it cost him big time.
It cost him, and just like that, Mr. J is on set point. Let's say King K's fooling around is going to cost him the set. Goes for a scoop. Doesn't work. Jake firing back. There's the buzzsaw into another throw set up. Keeps him across the screen. King K's up that 50% health right now. Sand clone's up.
Doing a solid job right now. King K hasn't been able to get his clones going. Tries for the low overhead. Good blocks though from Mr. J. The throw loops could begin. King K was having some success with those throws previously. Looking to go back to that well. Mr. J has the throw text though. Fatal blow now available from King K.
Right, throw tech again. Good job.
Oh, but
finally gets thrown.
Forever. And look how close he is to you. Throw loops indeed. Rolls away. A risky proposition, but he'll get away with it here. King K losing a little bit more health to that ship. The buzzsaw interrupting that is really devastating as well. Can't interrupt this though. Full string comes out. Gonna get the damage. Clone. Oh, wow. And the hat tracked.
The hat tracked, and just like that, Mr. J does do the reverse 3-0.
And he didn't teabag him back. What a gentleman.
Teabag him back.
What a gentleman.
Mr. J is a very nice guy.
The high road.
Took the high road after being teabagged, after being trolled on that second match, which ended up coming back and biting King K in the butt.
Yeah, that trolling, I think, was what really cost him. The mega pokes out there for no reason, just essentially kind of throwing that game away, and Mr. J proven not the kind of player to do that with. So he'll take it, and he's just outside of top 8 here. We're going to have another match of Kusanagi versus Kinte, and that's going to be on stream, and then after that, it will be matches for top 8. So those matches will be to actually get into the top 8 here, winner side. So let's go ahead and summon Kusanagi and Kinte here real quick so we can get that started.
King K, please leave the lobby, though, so we can get this thing rolling. I'm glad to see King K come on and have a good time with it and laugh about it.
Yeah, as long as he can laugh about it, that's what counts. He's having fun, which is the main goal for everybody here. I hope.
Well, that's should be, I think, the main goal for everybody. Have fun. Come on in here and play. All right, we're looking at getting our next set of competitors in here.
All right, so invites have been sent. Our competitors should hopefully be joining us shortly. And I've been doing a really bad job of it tonight, but I will remember this time. So let's go ahead and get the predictions up on this one of Kinte versus Kusanagi.
Kinte versus Kusanagi should be a very good match. Kusanagi in here, ready to throw down for our enjoyment.
Alright, excellent. So just waiting on the other half then. And Kinte should shortly be joining us, I'm sure.
Here we go. Kinte here as well. Let's see this next throwdown. I'm kind of curious who Kusanagi is going to pick on this one. We've known for multiple characters.
I think we could see Jackie. That's definitely been one of the characters that he's been kind of focusing on. It's a character that'll bring home the wins, that's for sure. And Kinte's been able to do, or I'm sorry, Kusanagi's been able to do that. But I want to say that Kinte also is kind of dipping over to the Jackie well ever since Shiva got nerfed. So we may very well even see a Jackie mirror on our hands. Now I also would like to quickly note that Kusanagi has a good Devora. He doesn't really play it as much anymore, but I'm a big fan of his Devora.
Me too.
And I think that would be cool to see, but it looks like a Jackie mirror is what we're going to get here. So Kinte versus Kusanagi in the Jackie showdown.
Jackie versus Jackie. Let's see if both of them picked up the same variation. I would if I was playing Jackie. It's kind of hard to go against the Bionic Bouts, the Plasma Grenades. I mean, that's a really good setup. So, yes, it looks like they both have the Bionic Mounts, the Grenade Launchers, and the Enhanced Air Blast. This is a true mirror in every aspect. All right, throwing down some plasma already. Throwing on. We have Beyonce versus full bionic girl.
Oh, catches him with the plasma here. Kusanagi finds an opening, although it looks like Kinte still just slightly had the life lead. And Kinte now building upon it. Yo, what's going on, Argonath? Hope you're having a good night.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Beyonce fighting back. Trying to throw her in the corner. Catches her when she tries to jump. Bionic girl shooting right back. Catches her with the plasma. That's going to burn for a little bit. Throws grenades down. Watch your feet. Beyonce throws some plasma down on her own. Both of them in fatal blow territory, so the next hit can kill Dream.
Oh, wow. Didn't commit to it, but the plasma on the ground when she woke up. That was so smart. Didn't need to commit to anything when you've got the forest fire ready to close it out.
Absolutely. There's that plasma again. Although gets opened up. On fire, standing in fire. This is the trifecta of hurt. On it, Jackie fighting right back. Oh, and there's the big combo from her. Pushing. Beyonce not taking enough of this. Trying to fight back.
All right. There's another opening with the throw here.
I am saying Beyonce, Silver.
Oh, caught him. The fire starting to burn away at Kusanagi's remaining health. And the anti-air from Kinte is going to take game number 1.
Absolutely. Kinte takes it over Beyonce on that first one. And what else would you say she looks like? I mean, she's got the Beyonce outfit on, doesn't she?
I'd be inclined to agree. Although, I don't actually have a solid understanding of Beyonce's wardrobe. So I'm really trusting you and just imagining it in my head, and my brain doesn't say never. So
if you're trusting me, that's a bad time, my friend.
Are you saying you don't know all about Beyonce's fashion? What do we bring you on for?
I don't know.
You have one job, Mr. Vort.
One job, and I failed it.
It's to report back on the hottest trends from Beyonce's closet.
All right, Uka's Kusanagi right back. Same variations, another Jackie mirror. Bringing to the table what they think is the best chance of winning this.
I mean, we haven't seen Jackie all night, really. I think other than earlier when we saw one of these players,
I'm not fussed.
Right? So,
yeah.
You know, not shocked that we're getting a Jackie mirror here. It's been a night of mirrors, too, right? We've seen a Kung Lao mirror a little bit ago. We had a noob mirror. Mirrors have been all over the place tonight.
Mirrors and Spawn. I mean, I'll tell you, that's the nice night for it.
I wonder if Vera had something to do with these brackets.
All right, catches him with a grenade plasma shot. Shoots right back, gets him on the ground, jumps through the air while on fire. All right, Bionic Jackie fires right back.
Ooh, finishes the string. Bit of a rarity, but keeps the pressure going nonetheless here. Kinte finds the opening, not able to capitalize too heavily from said opening.
Nice tech throw, gets bit in the air. Oh, into the throw. Standing right next to that vulture who's just begging to be used. Oh, catches him on fire again.
Uh-oh, big whiff. No full punish, though, but again, not the meter required to finish off the job. Grease kick will be punishable. Kusanagi's going to have one last opportunity. Fatal blows available. Not worth spending, I don't think, but maybe.
Rolls right back into the fire. Watch your toes. Comes out with some punches. And knocks Beyonce, Jackie down.
Kinte just keeps on pulling away.
Kinte looking pretty good in this mirror matchup so far. Kusanagi not willing to throw it in, though. Catches him, but then gets blown up for himself. Firing combos right back and forth to each other. Here comes Kusanagi, putting on the pressure. Got him in the corner, got her on fire. Nice throw. Fatal blows open, though, for Kinte.
Ooh.
Oh, gets blown up. Here's going to be a good chance. Oh, listen, drop. Into the throw.
And now
Life
that
bars
fatal blow available means one touch from Kinte could kill if he gets the chance. But Kusanagi will not allow it to happen here. Ties it up in the rounds for game 2.
Absolutely. These two characters going at it each other. Oh, nice catch in the air. Comes right back for a combo. Doesn't quite connect. Goes into the air. Oh, into an uppercut. Expected, I think, a combo break there. But got crushing blow launched in return. Drops that combo. Comes back for some bionic stuff. Firing right back. Now she's on fire. Into a short hop. Keep her locked down into the corner. Fatal blow available. But there's a lot of life bars still to chew through. Kinte trying to fight back, but gets blown up by a plasma blast, and then gets blown up again for the brutality.
Cooked! As Kusanagi takes game 2. So we got a third game underway. Will Kinte switch? That's the big question here. Unlikely, I think. I think that we're going to see the mirror match of these two ball hogs all the way to the bitter end.
I agree 100%. These two going at it, not wanting to share. Let's see which of them could come out on top. Remember, Dream's got a YouTube channel. If you get a chance, go over there and hit the follow button for them. It's free, but it puts $1 in the pocket of each one of the winning competitors for the prize pool at the end of the season. For every sub he gets, he puts in $1. So go over there if you don't have the resources to maybe subscribe here on the Twitch channel. It's a great way to still support all the players in these tournaments.
Absolutely. Free money you can throw into the prize pool as well. All it takes is a couple of clicks, and I genuinely don't really need you to watch the content. I just need you to click on the button to subscribe to it. If you want to watch, great, but I'm not here begging you for views. The views are actually fine. I just need a couple more people to click the button to sub, and that'll be the message that we need to get the rest of all the paperwork filed, so we can start making some coins there to help out with prize pools and everything too.
All right back into it. Didn't expect a change. Going right back at this mirror match. Oh, Jackies are bouncing everywhere. Finally caught Bionic Jackie on fire. Nice combo, 326, and she's burning and standing in fire. Kusanagi seems to have found his rhythm right now. Really going at it.
Need water. I'll be right back.
Kinte, though, not taking it laying down. Fires right back for a big combo of his own. These life bars are about equal, but here comes Kusanagi with the crushing blow. Only got that put out the fire, though. There's only a sliver of health left. Kinte's still in this, but oh, just like that, Kusanagi with a punch knocks him down. Kinte coming right back at it, throws out some grenades, gets punched, punching each other in the face. Nice air challenge. Fires on the ground and you're standing in it. That's never a good thing. Nice low poke. Stop the jump punch. Coming right back at each other. Had a combo there, but didn't believe in the heart of the card, so let it fall through. Kinte, oh, got caught up in a combo. Is on fire right now. Kusanagi going for the throw. Nice damage. Nobody's on fire at the moment. Give it a second. That'll change. Oh, here comes the combos into the fire blast. And again, with the same brutality. That burn everything off that Bionic Jackie. Kusanagi will take the lead 2-1 in this set. Kusanagi seems to have got all the momentum on his side right now. Kinte needs to figure out an answer for it. I like my medium, Silver. If you're going to cook anything on the grill, whether it be a nice steak or Jackie, give that thing to me medium. All right, Kinte's already picked back up his Jackie. Kusanagi following suit. Going right back in at 2-1 Kusanagi right now. Kinte needs to find an answer. Going to Chronicles Keep. Remember, Dream Eater has a merch store as well. If you like the logos going on around here, check out Dream Eater's merch store. I myself have bought both a hoodie and a t-shirt, both of which were stolen from me by my family when they got here, so I'm going to have to open up some more. But if you feel like supporting the stream or Dream Eater, the merch store is a great way to do it. All right, firing.
The last one.
firing right back. Kusanagi took that last round, Dream, so it's 2-1 Kusanagi now.
Gotcha.
Kusanagi trying to open him up, trying to keep that ball in his side. Kente, finally got opened up. Was trying to jump out of it. Kusanagi really putting on the pressure. There's a throw for you. Life bar's about equal. There was the wake-up attack, trying to knock her out of her ball-hogging ways. Here comes Kusanagi right back. Catches him with the kick at the end. Kente comes right back. Grease kick. Falls out of the combo. But now you're on fire. Into the fatal blow. I think that might will do it for this round anyway. Gonna be close, but we are talking about Jackie health. So, boom! And just like that, Kusanagi takes it.
Yeah, that Jackie health gonna be costly there. So Kusanagi now on set point here, 1 round away from facing off against Mr. J in a top 8, or a chance for top 8 winner side.
Go firing right back. Got him in the corner. Kusanagi's on fire. Kente's trying to keep him down in that corner. But Kusanagi's saying, no, none of that. Be on fire a couple of times and take this combo with the crushing blow at the end. 421 damage.
That is huge numbers here. Kente, though, tries to get right back in. Showing a little patience there, waiting to see what Kusanagi would do. And now Kente right back on the offensive. Jumps over the anti-air attempt. Wow, the dash punch didn't catch, but might not need it to.
Still on fire. Kusanagi's got to make a move here if he's going to do anything. Catches him right there. Not enough. She's still burning, though. With the short hop. Kusanagi takes the mirror match 3-1. There with the friendship.
Very nicely done. Kusanagi going to take the victory there. As you said, 3-1 over Kente. He'll fight Mr. J Treese off stream for a top 8 spot. And we are going to get into our final 3 matches of the evening to get into the top 8. So it's going to be Too Easy versus Sully first. Actually, we'll do that one next because Sully needed a moment. Or because Too Easy needed a moment. So let's instead do a Ghost Story versus Robitussin. And then during that, I will go ahead and let Too Easy know that he is needed, and we'll do Too Easy versus Sully. And then we'll close the night out with Dream FPs versus Blaze. And Blaze is last week's champion. So some really, really exciting matches coming up here. But of course, like I said, let's go ahead and start off with Ghost Story versus Robitussin here as our next match.
Absolutely. Kente, please remove yourself from the lobby, sir. We got to keep things going, my friend. I know losses are hard.
Come on, Bubby.
It's a Bubby.
He's out in the hallway crying or whatever, because I think he couldn't find me after he eats. He loses his way, becomes engorged. I'm right here. Come on.
Kente, please come back out of the lobby, sir.
Alright, so there's one invite. Let's go ahead and send.
Well, we still got Kente in here, Dream.
Yes, that may cause problems depending on when these invites are accepted. Kente is being a lingerer. Not good. Not ideal.
Back out for us, Kente, please, sir. Nope.
Uh-oh.
You want to make another lobby, or?
Usually the sounds of them getting their ass beat is enough to remind them that they did not leave yet. So we'll see if he sticks around.
You like what you're seeing as well. Kente's left the game. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, see, that's usually the final cue is when they have all the, what's it called, the sound coming through.
All right, Ghost Story's here. We're halfway ready for our next set. If you like what you're seeing here on Dream Eaters, please hit the follow button there on Twitch. It doesn't cost you anything. Or if you have the resources and want to throw a sub at Dream Eater, that would be incredible too. Remember, these funds help the prize pool at the end of the year, or at the end of the season, I should say, and help out the players that are actually competing inside this season. So if you could, we really appreciate it. I know I've been gifted to him. I mean, sub to Mr. Dream Eaters for a long time now. Not as long as Zombie, though. Zombie is the current champion of that.
Oh, he's the OG, and literally, I think it's going to be impossible to stop him. He subbed a day before you were even allowed to sub. Like, he found the link before it was active and subbed to it super early. So, good luck.
Mad respect. Mad respect for that, my friend. All right, we got Ghost Story, who's picked Jackie. We got Mr. Robotussin. No surprise, picked Liu Kang right now. I will say Mr. Robotussin's patience when playing Liu Kang is something to be respected. Very patient Liu Kang. Very, very patient. I can't say that enough.
Yeah, definitely one of my favorite Liu Kangs to watch here on the Xbox side of things. He's got a lot of solid patience to him, and his ability to just kind of get the damage that he needs, lock in those crushing blows to cash out on them later on. So like his good resource management really makes an effective package here. And remember, these matches right now are for top 8 winner's side. The next 3 matches are for top 8 winner's side. Let's also go ahead and get a prediction here on who you guys think is going to win. If you think it will be a Ghost Story, or if you think it's going to instead be Robotussin, go ahead and spend your channel points and let your vote be known.
Absolutely. Robotussin coming out. Jackie bouncing on that head, though. Here comes the pressure we expect from Jackie. Robotussin. Nice defense so far. Not much through. Gets thrown, though, for his efforts. Jackie right back in there. Jackie the ball hog going for it. Robotussin trying to poke out. Gets comboed. Well, a small combo in return. Gets opened up there. Jackie really going in strong. He's standing in fire, getting eaten away. Robotussin's saying, I might as well build these resources while I got them for those crushing blows later on. Goes and loads up some of those bicycle kicks. Oh, that fire and that pressure. Ugh.
Yeah, it's not... In some ways, as a Liu Kang player, losing the first round is not quite as devastating if you can also say, all right, well, it's fine. I still got all 3 bicycle kick bars, or even 2 of them spent in the process of that. So even though I lost the round, now I've got big damage queued up to secure the later ones.
All right, here comes Robotussin coming out. She breaks out of it, though. There's some nunchucks for you. All right, gets them opened up. Jackie's such a ball hog. It's really hard to decide when it's not your turn. Oh, nice fireballs to the face. Robotussin putting on the bluff. Those fireballs are going to do more damage. Gets that dash punch to the face, though. Fire going out. Trying to push him back in it. Here comes Robotussin right back. There's another crushing blow amplification. Bicycle amplification. Going for that crushing blow. They're both in fatal blow territory right now. Robotussin trying to keep on the pressure. Oh, nice throw from him. Won't kill. Oh, goes for the triple fireball. Into the low fireball. And Robotussin, just like that, ties it up 1-1 in this set. Goes for the low fireball. Gets punched into the fire for his efforts. Goes for a sharp hop. Gets broken. Or gets blocked.
Oh, nice throw here. Ghost Story keeps the pressure going. Throws him out of the corner there, though. Perhaps looking to fish for an escape. That would be failed. Nice flawless block attack, though. Robotussin answers back. Bicycle kick. KB gonna come out as well. He's looking to cash out now in our final round here.
Nice throw by Robotussin. Right at the edge of that fatal blow territory. As a matter of fact, Ghost Story's in it now. Robotussin's right outside of it. Uh-oh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh, fatal blow. He's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Just like what we were talking about in that fatal blow territory, Jackie is monstrous. And just like that, there's a 460 on your screen for the rest of your health, sir.
That is so much damage there. That one might be a corner exclusive with standing 4-4 there, but definitely a little bit of a tweak on the traditional route that we see, but nonetheless effective at finishing off that opponent as Ghost Story secures game 1.
Well done. Robotussin really came on there at the last 2 rounds. Just not quite enough to take the W in that set. But here we go again. Don't expect Robotussin, I don't think, to come off Liu Kang. As far as I've known him, he's played some other characters here and there, I think, but he's pretty much a Liu Kang main.
Yeah, it's definitely primarily Liu Kang here from Robotussin.
right back in it. Didn't expect anything different. Got Zombie or Revenant Liu Kang going at it. Gets Workout Jackie.
So we'll
Still going with the low fireball, Dragon Fire, and a Kusansari Slam.
We'll see if Liu Kang can come up with some slight adjustments here to turn this one around. Or if Ghost Story is going to begin to pull away here. Here's the big throw to start things off as Robitussin draws that first blood. Fire buff is up as well. But Ghost Story just swinging back here with the mids. Jackie's turn here with the launch as well. Man, look at that damage. 341. Keeps the follow-up going with the fire on the ground, too. Like, Robitussin is losing quite a lot of health. He will try for the bicycle kick, but the breakaway will prevent it. And that mainly just stops him from building that KB, really.
Yep. Stops future damage. It's a very smart move. Here we go. Robitussin pushing back. Jackie making her move. Here comes those bicycle kicks we talked about. Both of them amplify, going for that crushing blow. Here's some more for your efforts, though. And Robitussin will take the first round. Damage in bunches there at the end.
Very nicely done, and steps closer to that fatal blow here.
Just like that. There's the fire. Try to keep her grounded. Throwing out some fireballs. Oh, but she was expecting it. Jumped right over. And that's what you get for trying to throw a fireball against me, Jackie says. 260 points of damage and a throw. Robitussin answers right back. There's some amplified bicycle kicks. I think he might have it loaded now. If not, there's another one. He definitely does now. Gets that fire buff as well. Jump up in the air to challenge her. Time Crystal doesn't stop anything. There she goes. Oh, gets opened up. Here it goes. Crushing blow.
He had the KB ready, and Liu Kang collapses the rib cage to take round or game 2.
Just like that, Robitussin ties things up. Don't count me out of this match.
I love it here. And, you know, Robitussin cashing out on those resources, spent those rounds building the KB for later, and able to have that big chunky damage when he needed it most to close it out early with the swift 2-0s in the round count. As he definitely sends a message to Ghost Story that either way, no matter which way this goes, it's going to be a hard-fought battle from both sides.
Absolutely. Don't expect any blow-ups here. All right, didn't expect anything different. Right back into it. Ghost Story automatically right back on Jackie. And I don't see a reason why not to, but all these rounds have been very close so far. Let's see what adjustments can be made, though, by either side to keep either the winning ways or the losing streak from stopping. Right back at it. I like that Sub-Zero background there.
All right, here we go. Game number 3 here, the tiebreaker. Who's going to take the lead? Is Robitussin going to keep the advantage going for 2 in a row, which has some momentum behind it? Or is Ghost Story going to give us a back and forth here of the ages to see if he can turn this one around? Robitussin definitely has the momentum, though, here, Mr. Vort.
Absolutely, but all of a sudden he's in the corner taking damage, but he's fighting his way out, making some distance and slobbing some fireballs. He's got to be careful with those, though. Last time Jackie really destroyed him because of those fireballs. Oh, nice jump, avoiding. Into the combo, throws him in the corner, trying to change positions.
I love that side switch from the Kusari Slam, too.
All right, here's the pressure in the corner. All of it safe. Some amplified fireballs at face. Oh, right back at it again. Get back in the corner, sir. We're not done.
Good ducks on those fireballs here as Ghost Story tries to turn this one around. He's a hit away from doing it, to be honest. Oh, he's got it.
Oh, and just like that, he got it.
Jackie's
Knew all it took was a hit
pressure.
and a fatal blow, and that was it for him.
Jackie's pressure is just so crazy. 400 damage on the board for that one. So Ghost Story will take round 1. Had to spend the fatal blow to do it, though, so Robitussin can at least feel confident that he's not going to have to worry about that completely uncontestable, explosive 400 damage coming out of nowhere on him.
There's that. He expected a fireball, jumped in, didn't happen, but still get some crazy combo pressure. Oh, here's a nice one right now. Going to be 300s at least. 359 on the board, and you're standing in fire. Here, take a dash punch on top of it. Robitussin's got some ground to make up here. Jackie met him in the air. Going at him again. There's a throw. puts herself in the corner, but with Jackie, it's only a matter of time before it gets reversed. There you go, just like that. Ghost Story going in hard. Still standing in fire and taking damage, though, sir, while you're doing that throw.
Oh, yeah, he's not got a lot of health to work with here. 8.91. KB's going to come out here. Now, there is a breakaway to worry about. He drops the combo. That is tough. I don't actually know how that combo looks. I don't think I've seen it before, but I'm not going to see it tonight either on that one.
Just like that. Ghost Story going up 2-1 in this set. Both characters fighting hard.
I mean, he really was going for maximized damage there. It felt like if he could put that low fireball in there as well to sneak it in, and he was going to close that with either fireball or bicycle kick KB probably to be looking at chunky damage here. But the unfortunate drop will cost him, and Ghost Story establishes the back and forth. Now on set point, though, Robitussin needs 2 in a row, or Ghost Story is going to put him down for good with another victory.
He's taking a moment, collecting his thoughts. Got 45 seconds still on the board. Make whatever game plan he wants to. Oh, and just like that, we saw another Noob Sabat sighting in the house tonight.
For sure on the thumbnail. It's not even an option at this point.
I think Noob is now tied with Spawn on appearances tonight.
All right.
Game 4. Big change from Robitussin. Let's see if it pays out. Spacing's a little bit different for this character.
This is the one of the few other characters we do see from Robitussin here and there, though. Every now and then, he will call upon Bihan to see if he's got what it takes.
Nice slide, but you're standing in fire, sir. Still standing in fire, taking that constant dot damage. She's happy to hang back as long as you're taking that. She's looking, trying to plan her jump in. There's some fire on the ground. Robitussin doesn't care about it. Goes right in, though. She falls out of the... She armors out of the combo. Making her move. Nice defense from Robitussin. Gets her opened up into a shadow slide. There's a spirit ball.
Now he's got that fatal blow available here as well, so Ghost Story's got to be careful throwing plasma from the ground. He can jump over and throw plasma from the air and stuff, but does need to be careful about trying to contest, and he can duck the spirit balls, but he can't duck everything, right? Those mid clones will do some chip, as well as a low slide at the right spacing here. So Robitussin can actually take back this life lead if he's able to get enough chip going here.
All right, Jackie trying to go in. Has fire on the ground. Oh, there's a slight hit. Going for it. Robitussin, you're still in fire, sir. All right, both of them.
Get out of the fire!
Only got a handbrake. Right with that! Robitussin takes it. Nice patience from Robitussin. Looking for the exact moment to unleash that.
That death plasma was on its way, too. If that plasma would have gotten off, it could have very well been the end of the round.
Nice tech throw. Oh, opens her up. Looks for a slide. She drops out. Oh, but now you're on fire, sir. Got to fall out on your own. Nice tech throw again. Goes for the dash punch, but gets instead a hefty combo.
Ooh, we got opties here, too, from Robitussin. Beautiful stuff. Oddly finishes the string instead of a teleport at the end, but still pretty to see the cool opties there.
Opens her up again. Noob Sabat with the life lead. She goes for the jump in off the interactable. Opens him up. He's on fire, too. This will be good damage.
Ooh.
Noob trying to get out of it. Jackie was still applying the pressure. Oh, just a hair left is what Jackie's got.
20 health remaining here. Spirit ball, no one's home. Fatal blow on block. And still going to get the chip out. Didn't quite get the punish, but the chip out still happens. And Robitussin answers back. We've got another game 5.
Another game 5. Both of these characters really laying it all on the table for you to get in that top 8 slot. Just like that. Looks like the Noob Sabat change out was pretty good for Robitussin. Let's see how a Ghost Story is going to react to that. Does he got a character in his pocket he thinks works well with Noob Sabat, or does he think Jackie's still the way?
About to find out here as we move now into game number 5.
Game number 5 of the night instantly goes back to Jackie. No questions asked. Looks like we're going to the arcade. Let's see if Robitussin's patience with these characters can pay off, or is it Jackie going to take the day for insane pressure and combos. Here we go.
All
With a
right.
face-off. Nice poke.
Tournament stage as well. Man, I really wish they would have, like, even though the online events or the offline events didn't come back throughout COVID, it would have been cool to just like, hey, this month in honor of Combo Breaker for May, we're gonna do this. You know what I mean? Like, just bring back those stages. They were so fun. They're in there. It was already annoying that they only opened them up for like just that weekend. And for all of us missing on our offline so much, it would have been so cool to have those fun little throwbacks to those events for the months that we missed them.
All right, Robitussin's great defense so far. As soon as I say, though, he gets opened up, and he's on fire, and now he's got access to Fatal Blow. Jackie throws some fire on the ground. Robitussin comes out swinging. Jackie trying to push him back in that fire, but just like that, that Fatal Blow comes in, and that's a dead Jackie for this round. Oh, with the ultimate curb stomp. Into the hook, and Robitussin is on set point.
Here we go.
Oh, opens him up again. Into the enhanced slide, amplified slide. Finish it off. There's some ghost balls trying to keep the distance. Goes for the combo, does it. He gets opened up. Has to break out of it. Jackie firing right back. Oh, no breaker now, sir. You're going to take all this damage. Now you're in the corner. Now you don't have Fatal Blow. Let's see what Jackie's opened him up again. Goes for the throw. Still on fire with fire on the ground.
Ooh, this is going to go to a final round here. The grease kick going to lock him down to make sure that fire burns him alive. And final round of the final game between these two. Only one player is making top 8 winner side. Is it Robitussin or is it Ghost Story?
Nice call out with the ghost start there. Knocked her out of the air and hit him with the ghost slide at the end. Oh, there she goes for the bounce. Throw you in the fire with a throw, sir, so you're going to take more damage.
18% throw. Command grab characters. Where you at?
All right. Life bars are a little even. Go with the way. Watch your toes, sir. You're standing in fire. There you go. Waiting for her to make a move. There it is. All over the place.
Look at that patience from Robitussin. And he had the KB loaded?
Crushing blow.
Oh my god, I haven't seen that thing in forever. Robitussin, though, making some big moves here. Ghost Story is in trouble. 24 health left. Fatal Blow still in the tank here. Robitussin just needs one more hit. Will he find it? No, he will not!
Oh, he will not as the Fatal Blow comes out. And that is a dead Robitussin. Jackie squeaks out with almost no life left on the table. What a way to do
That is a crazy ending there.
a five-set match down to the wire. Good job to both players.
Jeez, Robitussin had that KB and everything. He was close, but Ghost Story did not give up in the face of what looked like devastating odds. And he just kept his composure, found the opening he needs, and he will find his way into top 8. Congratulations to Ghost Story, guaranteeing himself a grip of points coming his way. Let's hop back to our bracket, though, as we get ready to invite one of our final 2 matches of the evening. It's going to be Too Easy versus Sully here. And then after that, we'll close it out with Dream F-Piece versus Blaze. But let's first off, of course, get Too Easy and Sully. I know that says Tweety. Tweety didn't show up, but Sully did show up and play in his place. So that is why it says Tweety, but it is indeed Sully.
Ghost Story, if you'd back out of the lobby, please, sir, so we can get on these next matches.
Alright, there's one invite out. Too Easy will receive his momentarily. So invites have been sent. Just waiting on the players to join us now.
All right, here we go. Everybody's out of the lobby. The invites have been sent. On to this next to last match. For this exciting pools night. Just remember, this week's tournament's going to end up on Saturday with the top 8 taking place.
That is very true. Players are fighting it out here to make top 8, but once you've made top 8, you can rest easy. We will conclude the event on Saturdays, and if you're watching on YouTube and you want to catch the action live, pools are Tuesdays, Saturdays, top 8, 6:30 Central Time is when it begins, although as you can tell by the length of the video you're looking at, it does last quite a bit of time. So plenty of time to show up a little late, and you can always refresh and catch up on what you missed the next day on YouTube, because everything is uploaded the following day.
Speaking of YouTube, if you haven't already, please go over there and hit a follow button for the Nightmare Series and Dream Eater's YouTube channel. For every new follow that happens, there's an extra $1 put inside the prize pot for these players at the end of the season when they go all out for that money.
All right, another invite the way of Too Easy. Looks like something went wrong with that first one, but we got him covered.
We got invites for days, boys.
Hopefully he'll be able to hop in our lobby momentarily, and I'm curious if he's going to continue to run it with Sub-Zero, or if perhaps he's going to bust out the Cetrion for this one. Sully has, though, speaking of Cetrion, been playing a bit of Cetrion himself, so we could perhaps even end up seeing a Cetrion mirror match, although I would be thrilled to see Sully bust out the Cassie that he's got as well, because I'm a big fan of his Cassie, and one of the few Cassie cages we see at that level on the Xbox
Absolutely. Side. Love seeing some high-level Cassie on that screen. All right, looks like already we got a Liu Kang in the building. Let's see which way it goes. The 2EZ is going to the Grandmaster of the Lin Kuei. Sub-Zero's in the house, boys.
Let's go. And Sully not going with Cetrion either, though. He's going with, of all things, Liu Kang. Interesting pick. We'll see how it works out for Sully.
All right. Sub-Zero's going to go with the Deep Freeze and the Creeping Ice. While Liu Kang's going Dragon Fire, Kusasari Slam, and the Low Fireball.
Same build that
variation. Yep.
Basically same variation that almost every Liu Kang runs. There's a handful of slight alterations to that, but for the most part, that is what you see from almost every Liu Kang player out there.
All right, got him froze. Goes for the combo. Gets broken out of, though. Goes for the low. Watch your toes. Gets poked. No big combo opening up so far. There's your toes again. Nice job blocking. Oh, goes back for the toes. Oh, all right, here comes some bicycle kicks. Going to load up some of that crushing blow with 2 amplified. 2EZ fighting right back. Gets him froze. This would be good damage in the corner. Let's see what he goes with. Saves the KB, goes straight damage instead.
Ooh, tries for the chip out. Not gonna quite get enough damage, but he will eventually find it with the poke there. So 2EZ takes round number 1. Plus frames off the boot. Tries for a tick setup, doesn't quite work though off of that move. So
2 more amplified bicycle kick stream, loaded up for that crushing blow.
That devastating damage could be available here.
2EZ fighting back, was being pushed into the corner by this Kung Lao. Tries to go answer back, goes for that Ice Axe, a little bit longer reach than some of his other moves. There he goes again, tries to catch him, goes for the low, gets opened up. Here comes some more bicycle kicks your way.
Ooh, not gonna spend the KB just yet. What was that?
How did that corner get switched? Goes for the overhead.
Why did the Amplify whip? Why does it do that? Dude.
Oh, goes for the fatal blow. Doesn't connect. Gets punched in the face, and we're tied 1-1.
Why does this game have these kind of weird inconsistencies?
Goes
you can't predict that shit.
Gets blocked and gets into a launching, crushing blow, which he falls out of. Tries to jump, gets blown up. Here's some big damage coming your way.
Wow, what a clean pickup there from Sully. Still has that bicycle kick KB loaded as well. 2EZ needs to be very careful right now.
Oh, goes for it. Gets frozen return. I'm sure he's got to have that ice wall crushing blow loaded up. He hasn't used it yet. Goes for his toes. Gets opened up. Oh, no big damage.
Yeah, no bicycle kick there either. Next hit, though, from Sully could be confirmed into the bicycle kick KB if he's got it. Oh, tried for it. Oh, tried for it too late.
Oh, it gets opened up with a fatal blow. This is a dead Shaolin on the table.
That is one of the most devastating sequences I have ever seen. Sully, he hit confirmed it too late. right? And it cost him big time because that bicycle kick did not come out as a special cancel, just came out raw. And Too Easy with a devastating punish. Not enough to kill, but the follow-up afterward is going to decapitate him. And Sully will fall for game 1.
What a heartbreaking way to lose that round. But he had all the right reads, right? He was reading it right. What he needed to do. I don't expect any changes here. Going right back into it. What a great match already off the rip.
If any change, we'll see maybe a character change just because Sully's like, all right, I don't actually play this character. Enough messing around. Time to bust out the big guns. But you're right, that Liu Kang play was so solid that there's not a significant reason to drift away from that other than the fact that Sully isn't really known as a Liu Kang player. But Sully perhaps looking to join those ranks because he is rocking it with Liu Kang yet again. I will say with how close that was, though, it really kind of speaks to the concept of I don't need to do much different to close that out. He barely messed up that confirm into the bicycle kick, so that slight adjustment, and it'll be problematic for Too Easy. Though Too Easy, quick to adapt, quick to learn things, so any kind of additional time you give him to figure things out could come back to haunt you. Sully empties the bank for those 2 bars being spent now, getting ready for that KB. 1 more to go, Vort.
Yeah, absolutely. Too Easy trying to fight back. Throws him into the corner, trying to switch positions. Oh, here comes the mix. Watch your toes. Gets opened up. Let's see where this is going to go. Into the ice wall amplified, right back in the corner. Ice slide amplified, right back into the corner you go. Trying to answer fire with ice. Got him with a low fireball. Oh, there's the jump in. Gets opened up, emptying the bank again.
So that should be the KB queued up here. Going to be 3 at minimum already spent, so Sully will be able to cash out mega damage here on the next opening. Uh-oh. Got caught.
Got caught into freeze. He had to drop out.
Wow, he actually got away with the breakaway even though Too Easy was going for the armor break. What is the point? What's the point?
There we go. Into the crushing blow, and Too Easy takes that first round. Of course, he's off that crushing blow now. Goes for the ice. Answered by fire.
Oh, try to interrupt. Not quite quick enough. Bicycle kick comes out. Breakaway will stop that, and that may have crushed as well, as we do know Sully has built it up.
Here we go. Right back at you. It's definitely loaded.
Interesting choice to continue to spend meter on bicycle kick after the KB's loaded. I'll be honest, you get more damage out of the dragon kick, but maybe he didn't trust dragon kick. We saw dragon kick fail him earlier on the amplify, so who knows what the mindset is behind that.
All right, looking at each other. Poke. Poke. Nope. Got him. Caught him with the ice. Trying to decide what he's going to do. Here he comes right in to the slide. Oh, tries a throw, but gets opened up. Here comes that crushing blow.
Ooh, fatal blow available. Will he get a chance? Going to still survive this throw. Not a lot of life left. Tried to delay, get up, and not quite long enough. And Too Easy is going to catch him. Brutality to boot. And the 2-0 lead has been established.
2-0 lead. I don't see a lot of changes needing to happen, but maybe at this point, Sully be more comfortable with another player.
Yeah, that was a much more commanding victory there from Too Easy. Definitely feels like he's hit his rhythm, so it's going to be up to Sully to interrupt that and try to find a way to take the pace into his own hands.
Absolutely. Here we go. Go back to the screen. Let's see what he got on his mind. He's thinking about it. Now, he's got 57 seconds to make up his mind. It doesn't have to be right at the moment. But no, he goes right back to Liu Kang.
And this is winner's side top 8 up for grabs here. So, a lot of points on the line for these players. And I want to say both of these players are like just outside of qualifying, so a big finish this week could be what it takes to kind of push them over to the edge and put them into a position to make it in there.
Absolutely. Here we go. Going right back at it. Sub-Zero staring down the Kung Lao. Take a big boot to the chest. Goes for the other one, which will be a crushing blow. Instead gets answered back, and they empty the bank on the bicycle kicks to load up his own crushing blow. Slowly giving him a throw, kicking him back towards the corner.
Fire buff
Puts
is
on
up
the buff.
as well. Gotta be careful. Ice ball comes out. Nice blocks, though, from Sully. Not going to take the bait on that one. And the lows as well. Swings back. Bicycle kicks now being spent for that KB. Beautiful anti-air, though, from Too Easy. Decides what combo to do. He'll build for his own KB.
He goes trading projectiles at the moment. That low. Watch your toes. Good job. Oh, tries to do something. Watch the overhead. Gets frozen. Here we go. Tries to let him drop out the combo.
Still very close to closing this out for round 1. Too easy. Just needs a bit more. Sully does have that fatal blow. I don't think he'll get a chance to use it, though, as Too Easy closes it out for round 1. Dude,
right
Ghost
back.
Story, nick of time, right? Your internet just went out. You just in time. Unless you're playing in something else, which then, apologies, that sucks. But otherwise, it would have been disastrous if that happened 10 minutes ago.
All right, here we go. Got him locked in the corner, trying to put some pressure. There you go. Gets him opened up. Ends it with 2 fireballs. At this point, he's looking at him. Gets frozen for his efforts. All right, Too Easy going in. Doesn't finish it off. Tries for the low. Gets opened up. Into the corner. Into a launching, crushing blow. Breaks out of it. That goes all of his defensive bar. Oh, goes for the overhead.
Does he even need it? 124 KB doesn't spend it, but the YOLO overhead to fatal blow, and this will be the kill. Too Easy. Gonna take it with the 3-0 over Sully.
3-0 over Sully. Good matches by both players.
That YOLO overhead into fatal blow. It was a risk, but he had faith that he'd be able to get away with it. I want to say that maybe he was kind of figuring that Sully wasn't going to block it right, because I think that Too Easy, for the most part, got away with quite a few of those overheads. I think a couple were blocked, but many of them didn't end up going unblocked, so
he spent the first couple of rounds, though, just constantly going low, right?
That is true. It was very heavy conditioning on the Shin Shatter.
Very much conditioning on that, so that when he needed it, he could get it. And you're right, the last round and a half or so, it was there for the taking.
So we got one final set left of the evening. It's going to be Dream F-Piece versus Blaze. And this is going to be our final match of the evening to see who can make it into top 8 winners side. We do also have our lower bracket filling up as well. Looks like Gorilla de Menace making his way into top 8. Congratulations to him. We'll be seeing him on Saturday again.
Solid player for the Makoto.
And looking over at the rest of this bracket down here, it looks like we also had Sad Boy Murda taking it. Robitussin didn't want to tough it out through the rest of the bracket, which, you know, the chokes, they can be rough, so I don't necessarily blame him for bowing. And then we got Recess versus Slick Beats. Winner of that will face off against Sully. And then Arude is going to play the loser of this next set here, either Blaze or Dream, for that final top 8 spot.
All right, the quintessential cowboy has entered the building. He's ready for his opponent. Just waiting on Dreams of Peace, and we get this last match of our night of pools. Top 8 winner side will be set, just as Dream was mentioning. Be sure to check out the finish of this action this Saturday night.
So whenever you are with us, Dream, we'll go ahead and get underway. Just waiting on Dream to join us. And of course, let us know if you need another invite. Did go ahead and get one out, but we can always double down and send another.
Absolutely. Waiting on Dreams of Peace. Blaze waiting here. Wanting to see who he's going to scud shot against.
I think, you know, speaking of Scud Shot, Dream of Peace, known primarily for her Sonya, really solid Sonya play.
Absolutely.
And I think Scud Shot does a good job of shutting down some of the zoning approach that Sonya is so notorious for. So it'll be interesting to see how she contends with a character that essentially has a really strong counter to one of her key tools.
That's right. Anytime you see the cowboy show up, you know that your zoning, if that's what your primary goal is, inside of a match, is going to be shut down to a very large extent. Now, Sonya does have some other abilities that can kind of work around that. You know, she's got the drone from space, which is kind of a long setup, but it can't be scud shotted, right?
Yes, that is very true. You're not able to challenge that with traditional anti-projectile tools. So an option like that is going to be very helpful. Get another invite out to Dream just in case.
Dream of Peace. Be here shortly. We get this final match of the night done for. We all appreciate you here. I know Dream Eater appreciates you for all the follows and all the watching. Any of the subs that have come through here on the Twitch channel, I know we greatly appreciate, so it helps those prize pools. Got to pay for them at the end of the end of the season somehow. Top of that, don't forget to check out Dream's YouTube channel. For every new subscription there, which is free, just hit the follow button. He adds $1 to the prize pool for these contestants at the end of the year.
Indeed, which is a pretty cool way to support the series without really having to break the bank. And I know that we've got some people out there that are, you're living at home, you're still students, still kids in high school, don't necessarily have the funds that you need to be able to support in a big way, but you can support just by subbing to the YouTube channel, and it truly does mean a lot to me.
You are literally putting dollars inside the winners' pockets at the end of the season for those, inside the top 8. But Dream of Peace is here already. Blazes went down and selected the Cowboy. No big surprise. And Dream of Peace just as quickly goes over to Sonya. No surprise there. Nope. We're really looking at a big throwdown for our last match of the night, boys and girls.
And, speaking of big throwdown, Blaze is our returning champion from last week. Blaze won week number 5, so he's looking to get the back-to-back victories, but he's got to get through Dream of Peace to do it.
Absolutely, and just like that, Dream of Peace going with the Cat Orbital drop, the Air Marching Orders, and the Energy Rings charge, whereas the Cowboy, I was not fast enough to see what he's got.
I think it is safer. He's got the Scud Shot for sure. I think he's got the Command Grab on his, though. Blackout has a more safe approach, and Blaze plays a little bit riskier with the Command Grab in there, but Scud Shot is going to still at least make sure that he doesn't have to deal with some of the zoning nonsense that not just Sonya, but many characters bring to the table.
Absolutely, and just like that, he's finally opened up Dream of Peace. She's been doing a great job of zoning so far, even catching that dreaded second ring crushing blow. But right now, Blaze is on the lead, got that rifle out, trying to spin those shots. 4 left before he opens up his own crushing blow. Oh, he catches them with a fatal blow just like that. These life bars are going to be really, really close.
That is a crazy play there from Dream of Peace, but absolutely working. Need to secure the round for it to be worth it, though. A little bit of damage left to do. You got to worry about that Scud Shot deleting projectiles as well. And the boot drop will connect as Blaze takes round 1 and also gets rid of his opponent's fatal blow in the process.
Absolutely, that's a giant resource. There's a second boot drop. Drop kick from the heavens into another crushing blow that's going to launch her. Here comes Blaze, throwing on the fire. That ass is down. Dream of Peace is getting out of there. Oh, another crushing blow. That's 3 this round, Dream.
Jeez. Blaze doing the gauntlet here. He'll close it out with the 1-1-4 string. And game 1 goes the way of the Cowboy as he pulls a convincing game 1. But can he keep at this pace? Or is Dream of Peace going to be able to stabilize here and turn things around?
That first round, Dream really gave him a run for his money, especially with some of that surprise zoning tools that I didn't expect would work against Blaze. But Blaze was really fired back on that second round, really throwing out 3 crushing blows. Anytime you're taking 3 crushing blows in one round, it's going to be a bad round for someone.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Dreams of Peace going back at it, right back at it. Didn't expect any changes. Cowboys versus Special Forces is on the menu today. All right, well, here comes the stare down. Enhanced, locked, and loaded. Scud Shot and Cattle Toss is what Blaze is going with. So I think you hit all those numbers there, Dream. You was talking about it.
Ooh, see? I remember.
All right, going right back at it. Oh, tries for it. Gets the interactable. I don't know if that was on purpose or not.
Had the Scud Shot ready for the follow-up, though, so real smart play there from Blaze, actually working out quite nicely.
He's trying to work her way in. Oh, gets a Scud Shot to the face. Double ring into the orbital drop we were talking about earlier. There's a rifle shot. He's going to try to keep her pinned down. Here comes the march. Goes for the low. Got 5 bullets left in that bad boy for the crushing blows open. Scud Shot into the interactable, into a boot. There's the acid.
I love that crushing blow requirement too. Like, use this tool, and then when it's no longer as usable, it now has a new use. I think that's so great. It's like an escalator.
I agree. I love that, and I love the Jax one. Like, heat up these arms, and once you get them heated up, you can get the crushing blow.
Mm-hmm.
I love those innovative ways to kind of work around it.
Yeah, really fun resource management. Beyond just meter or hit this X number of times.
Dream of Peace taking that last round. Got him trapped in the corner right now. Jumps over the scud shot. See if she can keep this positioning. Goes for the low. Here's a throw. Get back in the corner, sir.
Oh, nice
Tries to
roll
roll
out,
out.
but not far enough. Dream of Peace going to maintain this corner presence here. And the
Oh,
KB
there's
as
that
well.
second ring.
How dare you low profile my rings. That's the game.
That's the game, and just like that, as quickly as that first last round was, Dream of Peace answers right back, says, "No sir, son. Special Forces in the house." We got ourselves a fire tournament. A fire round here, boys and girls. Dream of Peace
yes.
answering back, saying, "No sir, not
This is
today."
This is a beautiful set to be closing the night out on here, is Dream of Peace answering back with a massive swing there. We'll see what Blaze's response is as we move now into game number 3. It's all tied up.
Don't expect any change of characters, I don't think, from these two. Going right back, I've seen Blaze tough it out no matter what with this cowboy. I don't know Dream of Peace plays anybody but Sonya, to be honest. I think every time I've seen her, she's been a Sonya player. I love how she is getting her projectiles into this match.
Definitely.
Even with that scud shot. Even with that looming presence of doom, if you throw it out, she's still working it in there and getting these crushing blows.
And also, you know, using that cat drop to enforce that zoning and kind of make Blaze hesitant to scud shot, which then opens up the
Absolutely.
opportunities to get those rings out there. Because the rings are quite fast, and you can sort of, you know, temper their defense by giving them things they can't deal with to make them less likely to deal with the things they can.
All right, there we go. There's that cat drop. He gets blocked. Oh, there's a scud shot for the rings. Calls down the turret, but scud shot to the face. Goes in, opens up a little bit. There's the turret drop. Respect this. Back and forth with each other. He tries to go in, but gets blown up by rings into a throw.
That's going to be just outside of Fatal Blow here for Blaze. The chip will put him now in Fatal Blow territory. That'll be a punish, though. Blaze took the risk, or I'm sorry, June took the risk. Short hop connects. Oh no, a hit confirmed from Blaze into Fatal Blow will kill now. Dream's in trouble. Not out of the woods yet, but the interrupt!
He broke away. It saved his life. But just like that, he fires back. Fatal Blow. 6 guns to the face.
What an insane way to end that round. Blaze is going to nonetheless be victorious, though, as he claims round number 1. But that was just the first round, Mr. Vort. This is an intense match.
This is an intense match against 2 incredible players. Pulls out the rifle, got 3 more bullets, spins them all. That crushing blow is now available. While she's standing in the acid, there's that second ring. Hits them both of them, though. For that crushing blow to work, the first one has to miss, and she gets him with the second. All right, tries to jump over the acid. Now he's standing in it, but goes ahead and throws. Don't need feet anyway. Nice low.
Ooh, tries for the boot drop, it looks like. Gonna get interrupted. Scud shot will prevent those ring tosses, though. Need more drone drop.
Oh, into a throw. Second, he got close. Instant throw back into my zone. Again. Zapped him again. Oh, goes for the big boot. She jumps over it.
Interesting. Blaze is just going for the repeated attempts on the boot drop here, and Dream of Peace is having none of it.
Oh, hits him with the low. She could have had him right there. She believed in the hit, but she didn't. Here comes Blaze, firing right back. She drops out.
One more hit from Blaze could do it with that fatal blow, though.
He has...
Oh, he already spent it. Never mind. I'm making it up.
And just like that, Dream of Peace answers back. We're going all in on this last set, boys and girls. Here we go. Goes for the orbital drop. Gets scud shot to the face. There's some rings for you. Just trying to push her back in that acid.
Dream, of course, working with a functional fatal blow here. Big launcher. Goes for the uppercut, perhaps waiting for a breakaway. This time, no breakaway available, but the combo will be dropped. That is unfortunate this deep in the bracket.
Oh, nice short hop right to the face. Getting out of that acid. There's 2 rings for you with the orbital drop. It connects. And another one.
Blaze is in trouble. running out of health here in game number 3.
Oh, what a call out to get off that acid. Tries for the orbital drop. Gets
Yo.
booted. Oh, she had him right there.
The
Here we
trade!
go. The trade happens.
The BM2 fatal blow from Dream. And that is going to be game number 3 going over to Sonya and Dream.
Dream right now seems to have got the formula that works for her. Let's see what Blaze is going to come up with. You know he's going to stick with the same character, same situation. He's got to make some kind of adjustment, though, in his play style to get this win. Because right now, he's on set point. Dream of Peace is sitting right now saying, I want top 8 with my Sonya. Let's go. What a great match to finish the night off. Here we go.
This is a beautiful set here between these two. Blaze, our week 5 winner right now, finding a very tough opponent in the form of Dream F Peace.
He went with 52 car pickup, I think.
Interesting. That is going to be a slight shift then on his typical variation then.
Yep. Let's make sure. I'm pretty sure that's what he was highlighted. Outworld Gunslinger, Scud Shot, and Enhanced Lock and Loaded.
Yeah, that's going to mean he's got those gun kata strings instead of the command grab. Otherwise, though, it's the same as what he was running.
All right, going right back at it. Oh, Scud Shot, deleting all those projectiles. Goes to the ring, gets blasted. He's going to use these combos as like his own zoning tools. All right, got 4 shots left in the rifle. Eats a ring. Oh, there's a turret as well. Dream of Peace is saying, I'm going to have some zoning in my game. I don't care if you got Scud Shot. Oh, ring, into a drop, into another drop. Oh, he goes for the slide. Acid's up, you're standing in it. Take a poke.
Gotta be careful.
He's got 2 shots left in that rifle. They trade blows in the middle of the screen. Going in. Oh, gets blocked. He's going in hard. Doesn't work. Into the crushing blow. I don't think this will kill, but it'll be really close.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of damage here for Dream F Peace. The stomp at the end, not enough, but a big life lead here. 58 health left. Not close enough. Starting to ship out. Good duck underneath it. Not fast enough, though, for the kill.
That shot hits. Oh, with that ring before the rifle could get out.
Set point now.
Point for Dream of Peace. These are going down to the wire, boys and girls. Here we go. Fires back. They trade shots. Sonya's got her back to the wall. Wants to work her way out a little bit. Oh, that second ring hit. Crushing blow. There's 240 damage for you. All right, right in her face. She blocks all of it. Good job. Into rings. More rings. These rings will just keep hitting over and over, Dream.
The secret jump in. Not quite enough. YOLO slide. Blaze doesn't have a lot of health left, but he's got the fatal blow queued up here. Will he be able to close this out? Scud Shot saves him. Not quite quick enough with the boot drop. Or the slide. Not going to get there. And Dream takes it. 3-1 over Blaze.
3-1 over Blaze. Good job by Dream of Peace. Wonderful fight in our last match of the night. Both these characters showing you why one of them won last week and one of them's planning on winning this week, going into the winner side top 8.
Very nicely done. So that is going to do it for our top 8 matches. Let's say one final farewell to our bracket as we pop those scores in and see what we're going to be looking at on Saturday for top 8. So as we pull up our top 8, we will be bearing witness to Ghost Story versus Kusanagi. And then we've got Dream F Peace versus Too Easy. And then we're going to have Sad Boy Murder versus Gorilla de Menace. And the other match still yet to be determined. I believe it's Sully and Recess are fighting right now. And then there's also going to be Blaze and Arude fighting. So it'll be kind of a toss-up between those players. Yep, there's Blaze and Arude, Tweety and Recess, or Sully and Recess. Sully's taking the place of Tweety. So really, really interesting top 8 coming up, and that is going to be happening on Saturday. So make sure you guys are coming back to tune in for that. And that is going to be week 6. Then week 7 is going to follow, and then no more points. It's just going to be the LCQ after that. So if you want to make it into the finale, make sure you're getting as many points as you can. Top 7 in points qualify, and then that 8th spot goes out to whoever wins